Hello everyone! I'm RiggyRob and welcome back to the Soul Level 1 challenge run in Dark Souls 3. So last time we made it through the Deacons of the Deep, made it through the Abyss Watchers and through High Lord Volnir, so we can, in theory, now go to Irithyll. However, I figured I might as well try out the Firelink roof skip, which is where you run up against the tree and jump up onto the roof. As you can see over there, the gate is still shut, so I didn't have to spend the 20,000 souls to get the key. And we're going to do some trading of items and hopefully we'll get something good. We've got the Water Demon here. Hello, Water Demon. Thanks for joining the stream. How are you doing today? And today, I guess the goal for the stream is to try and make it to... What would be a good end for the stream? I think doing Yorm's doable, but that does mean going through all the way through Irithyll Dungeon. I don't think we'll beat Aldrich this stream. Oh, the Master's dead. Interesting. Well, anyway, I can go back there later. And I don't know if I should try doing Dancer of the Boreal Valley, because apparently that's pretty much the recommended way to go to get all the good endgame loot, but I'm not sure if I can actually do that just yet. I'm using a +3 longsword, and I don't know whether that'd be good enough for the Dancer. Yes, hello, Pickle Pea. Me Pickle Pea, me Pumperum. So this is what I came up here for, the Estus shard. That gives me an extra use. And now we are going to start dropping items. So, of course, we have to drop the seed brow, which is leave. Pumperum, Pumperum. Okay, we get good old Solaire's armor. I think we can drop a firebomb and a black firebomb. So just one of those. Pumperum, Pumperum. And large Titanite shard, that's good. A black firebomb I think gives something different. Yep. Good, good, good. And I think... what else can we drop? Bone with bone, I think we can drop one. Yep. Get the gesture and the iron bracelets. We can start doing a Solaire cosplay if we wanted to. Do we get anything for a prism stone? I forget if we do. It is shiny. Yeah, it is shiny. Okay. And we get twinkling titanite. Okay, that's good. What else? Alluring skull. Does that give you anything? Yes, it does. Okay. Hello. What else? I think if we had, like, lightning urns and stuff like that, that would probably work, but I don't think I have any. I'm going to keep an eye on my undead hunter charms, because I know there's mimics around that I want to swap around. So I think that will probably do for now. If any of you guys are, you know, got any tips of what I can leave for Pumperum, Pickle Pea, that might be, you know, handy for me to get some good stuff early on. So we'll get the covetous silver serpent ring, I believe this is. Yep. And I don't know if there's anything on the other side. Nope, nothing? Okay, cool. I think Dancer of the Boreal Valley will destroy you. Yeah, that's probably to be expected, honestly. So, yep, just needed to get those items there. So now I can upgrade my Estus Flask and we can carry on towards... well, actually, we're not going to go to Irithyll just yet. Clickbait in the title, I know, but still. We actually need to go to Smoldering Lake first to deal with Horus, I believe. So let's reinforce. Okay. No more.
Pretty be careful.
And then we come back. And I want to switch over to the Carthus Flame Arc as well for my Pyromancy. So, do I have any Undead Bone Shards? Okay. Tune Spell. Carthus Flame Arc. So yeah, I'm using the longsword +3 at the moment, but I have been told that the broadsword is actually better, at least with a raw infusion, but I still haven't done that yet. And I think, yeah, High Lord Volnir will be the best one to do. So yeah, Smoldering Lake, there is only the old Demon King as a boss. Like, I don't think there's anything worth going into the Demon Ruins for. I mean, there's Pyromancers, but those probably take more requirements than I have. In terms of intelligence and faith, so there's no point going there. I think there's loads of items in Smoldering Lake itself, and obviously you get shot at by the ballista. But But I think those are worth going for. It might just be like Titanite shards, large Titanite shards or whatever, but still worth doing. And we are dealing with Horus because that way Anri progresses further on down the line. And I don't know if I will do any NPC summons for bosses, but it's nice to have the option. I do, however, need to do Sirius's quest line to make sure that I can get the Dragon Slayer axe. Because that's apparently the best soul level 1 item weapon in the game. It might only be useful for endgame stuff, like, you know, doing the DLCs or stuff like that, but still. Oh, I forgot about you. Hello. Would you like to meet my friend, Mr. Mimic? Now we do the actual Godzilla thing of let them fight. Come on, damage, damage. Go on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's think about it. There we go. Mimic, come on. Oh, outrageous that. Black Blade. Ooh, strong demon. Okay, I don't actually know what the demon gives me, so I'm going to skip him for now. And I don't need to worry about getting those items because it's going to be respawning skeletons. So we're just going to make it all the way down to this item here, which I forget what it is. The Witch's Ring and the Old Sage's Blindfold. And I got spooked by a skeleton. I knew they were coming as well, so it's like, why? Why did I get spooky scared? Can't sit? Can't sit. Okay, well, we'll just keep going. Still following? Yep, still following. So, as far as I remember, I believe the sandworm gives you like an undead bone shard, but I don't know if that's actually worth me getting. I'm probably better off trying to get Estus Flask shards. And that is a large Titanite shard as well, so. Okay. There's the worm. Just run for items, I think. Yeah, like I said, I'm not exploring the old demon runes because once the old demon king's dealt with, there's nothing really to do. Okay, alright, that's fine. You died, I get it, I get it. So I should actually be transported back to the Volnir bonfire because I didn't sit down at the other one. But we got it, so I can travel to it. Oh no, we did. Cool, alright. See, in Dark Souls 1, you actually did have to sit at the bonfire for it to trigger as your respawn location. So I wonder why they changed that around. Maybe they just realized that that's what people would assume would happen, you know? So we'll see. Anyway, so... Come on! Alright, now this, another large Titanite shard, which is good. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just run and get this one. And then back into cover. Okay, there you go. I'm pretty sure Horus is down that hallway. Let's go there now. Dun, 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 dun. There should be like a twinkling Titanite lizard as well. Okay, didn't get caught. Cool. Come here, Titanite lizard! Ha! Wow, you survived. Cool, thank you. Alright. I thought you still did. Still did what, Water Demon? I'm not sure what I referred to. Come on, come here, you! There we go, alright. And 1, 2... Cool, alright. There's Horus. Got Titanite chunk. Guess we'll buff up, because why not? And let's go and fight. Horus the Hush. Ooh, going for the long range, Horus. Oh, I should have reposted him there, but it's fine. Alright, open out again. Ooh. Okay. So the thing that I saw recommended when going for weapons is that the broadsword does more damage than the longsword does, but it has slightly less range. And to be honest, in a challenge run like this, you do need all the range you can get. Now, I understand that killing things is the most important thing, but being able to outrange stuff is still quite important, because that means you stay out of danger. Ooh. Taking a few risks, I think. Oof. No. Ooh. Alright. Come on, Horace. Yeah. I knew he'd go for a second war. Good thing is that you can't really punish me going too heavy on the R1 spam. Even though he does have the longer range than I do. Forwards and attack. Alright, so Anri has been saved. We'll get the Llewellyn shield. And large Titanite. Large Titanite. And yellow bug pellet. Okay. It was worth going down there. I thought you still needed to set a bonfire to spawn there. Well, clearly not, because I didn't sit at that bonfire because the skeletons were still chasing me. So it just worked as intended, I guess. Hello. Goes the body? Cool. Alright. I thought the lizards faded away once you killed them for their item, but I guess not. So, I'm pretty sure there aren't any other items worth getting. Because the crabs cause you no ends of problems, right? So it's like, I think there's like a speckled stone plate ring all the way onto the right if you go through a wall. Ooh. I thought it might catch me because my stamina ran out on that one. That's fine. So we've got 2 more things there. 2, 3, and then go. Maybe not the best time to go for the Carthus Sandworm. Ugh. Heal. Uh-oh. Caught in the crossfire. Caught in the crossfire. Steal. This is let them fight round 2. Yeah. Is it going for the worm? Can't tell. Right, where's that lightning worm? Okay. Ballista! Come on. No? Oh. I know the ballista's coming, and yet it still scares me. Right. Can I actually block the ballista? No, okay. That was a silly question. So, I think I should just be able to stay here, right? Yeah. It's hitting the worm, so just take a nice breather here. Just chill out for a second. Oh, actually, does the sandworm give you an undead bone shot, or is it lightning stake? It might be lightning stake, actually. All you need to do is chill out here. Let the ballista do its thing. One more hit? No. Okay. Sandworm's a chunky boy. And we've got Big Harry here. Hello, Big Harry. Thanks for joining the stream. I can see your face. You can indeed. We hit our sub goal of 50 sub points cumulatively. So we added a face cam to our streams. Hello. Thanks for joining. How you doing? Let's go over here. Yeah. It's doing damage, but it takes a while. The Carthus Sandworm does have a lot of health. So we'll go ahead. This. And we'll pop this bonfire so I don't have to run past the ballista every single time. And that's it. So, you know what? I'm going to go back to Firelink to spend 8,000. Because I know I can get some, like, pine resin or, like, Carthus Rouge for bleed and stuff like that. And that will come in handy for future boss fights. Yes, you can see most of our face. So, we did try seeing if a green screen would work. But unfortunately, because we don't sit at a desk like most streamers do, playing on PC, for example, it just doesn't work out very well, unfortunately. So I guess we'll get... What? Any of these? No, I'll tell you what, we'll get 4. Then we'll get 3 of these. And Arthur's Rouge is for bleed. We've got 5 already. And we'll get 3 more. I forget what's weak to bleed and what weaks to fire, what's weak to lightning and stuff like that, but... So, Demon Ruins, I guess we could give Old Demon King a try with a +3 longsword. I do have lots of large titanite now, but I think I want to hold off on upgrading weapons that I'm not sure I'm going to be keeping to use for a long time until we get the Ashes and Irithyll. And that gets us large titanite. Although I think that does mean going past Pont of Sullivan, doesn't it? Well, we'll see. Also, do I want Carthus Flame Arc? No. Guess I should have changed that for magic weapon rather than that, because I'm pretty sure Old Demon King is resistant to fire. Let's see. Plus, this is an optional boss, so we can always come back here later. So, give it a good couple of hits. Alright. Watch out for explosion. Okay. So I should point out, I did get the Lloyd's shield ring from the Cathedral of the Deep, which is very handy for surviving hits. So that would normally have killed me. Like, that kit there would probably have killed me if I didn't have the shield ring on. I don't think this fight's undoable. And yes, that is not a proper phrase, undoable. Just need to remember his patterns. Back. Ah, it extends out all the way. Okay. He seems to recover quicker than I remember. 1, 2. Yeah, it was worth it. I don't think I'll survive a big hit with less. Yeah. I didn't think I would survive a hit like that without full health, but... And that's why I spent my souls before trying this guy. But yeah, I think getting his patterns down, it's not too bad. I still don't know what to really spend the boss souls on, because it's not like I can use it for the weapons that they trade for, but I can't use them to level up either. So I could just like try and buy boss armor sets maybe? Because I can wear most of the armor sets even at like base vitality. But even then I'm not sure. Depends on how important looking cool is. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3. 1. Ooh, no, okay. Oh, there's a follow-up on that. Big sweet. Nope. Yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Pull that. Pull that. 1, 2. So. Oh, okay. Comes out from his feet. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Nope. Okay. I have to watch out for that, because he does follow up very quickly. Quicker than I can actually punish, I think. That's a big fire. All the way to the right. Yeah, run to the right for that attack. Okay. Punish? Yep. Follow up? Yep. Oh. 1, Oh, he's got multiple on that. Okay. Alright. Got him down to about, what? 4 of his health? Not too bad. Yes, I think I'll switch to magic weapon rather than Karthus Flame Arc. I mean, I assume the demon's not weak to fire. He is basically on fire himself anyway. So, magic weapon. And for that, swap out that for the Sorcerer's Staff. I don't think I'll get a chance to buff my weapon before going into the fight, though. Because the ballista starts firing at you immediately. Maybe if I'm, like, here, and then do it. And then let's go. Run! Fire breath. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Oh. That do damage? No, it just daggers you a bit. Huh. That's not actually doing damage. Interesting. That did damage. Oh, I'm encumbered. I can't have the Sorcerer's Staff on. Alright, well, we need to change that. Let's heal. Right, let's go over here. Okay, so... Yep, 70.8. So, let's take that off for the time being. I'll need to switch to a different weapons, armor set, I believe. That gonna go through? Oof, elevation saved me there. Sweet. And he does nothing. Go. Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3. Just go for the ankles. Go for the ankles. Ooh. Is that a buff? Is this an attack? Feels like it's a buff. Alright, let's run to the side. Go. I don't know what that is. It feels like it's a buff, but at the same time, nothing really happened. So you're doing a big sweep. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. But yeah, now he's doing like a big buff. Oh, the fire comes in. See. And then it comes out again. Run! Outrun the flames! Oh, and the meteors as well. See, I actually remember that from the Demon Prince from the Ringed City DLC. Alright, I need to move out of the way. Uh-oh. Whoa. Flames coming out? Yeah, flames coming out. And then back in again. Just playing a bit of hide and seek here. So this is a big sweep around. 1, 2. Right. I'm gonna have to heal, I think. And this is the summoning the meteors from above. Oh, it's the fire. Okay. So as long as you're outside that circle, you can actually avoid it. I should probably put on a fire defense ring as well now to think about it. Because very clearly that's what he's doing. Okay. Big sweep. I'm getting greedy trying to go for an attack. Meteors? Meteors? Yeah. Meteor. Oh. Don't want him to get trapped though, because that will be more difficult to deal with. Slam. Huh? Okay. This is an okay space for him to come. Alright. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Do big fire. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Woo! There's the meteors coming in again. Alright, I think this is doable on this attempt. And watch as I jinx my own attempt now. Fire breath? There it is, okay. Come on, old Demon King! Need to have you have a little bit more space, please. Come towards us? Yeah, there we go, that's better. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. And then 1. No! Ooh. Wow, I'm surprised that didn't actually hit me. 1, 2. Ah. Shouldn't have gone for that third swing. Alright, summon thing again. Yep. So yeah, definitely run away from him whenever you can. Fire's coming out again. Where's it stop? So as long as you're on the outside of the fire... I only went for 2 that time. Come on, man. Summon? Yeah, summon. As long as you're on the outside of the fire when he does that, you shouldn't get hit when it comes out again. Assuming you don't go forward to trying to punish him. Right, big sweeps. 1, 2, run, run. Okay. Go for his tail. I think... Is he staggered? Ah! Totally should have recognized that was not a stagger. That was definitely I'm staying still, so you get lulled into a false sense of security. That was close, though. That was close. Alright, so we do want to have the Sorcerer's Staff on, but we cannot have this type of armor on. Let's put something just a little bit lighter. Just a little bit. So now I should be able to buff my weapon and, you know, there's going to be plenty of opportunities to do that while I'm running away. So, this seems fun. To be fair, at the same time, I'm also using a shield, but I think the moveset when two-handing a longsword is not great. So big sweep around. Yep. And then... Nope. Alright. I'm going to see if I can hold off on healing. Yeah, I managed to avoid that second hit that time. Whoop. There's the keep away attack. That keep away attack probably kills me at this point, doesn't it? That's going to do damage. No? Okay. Okay, managed to avoid that. Can't really see what's going on because of the club in the way of the camera. Okay. I think I've pushed my luck far enough, so I'm going to heal now. So yeah, he just seems to be able to do a buff randomly. Not at a certain damage threshold. Okay. Come on. Heal. There we go. Ooh. Going for another one. Alright. Nope, fire. Ring of fire. Okay. Go around here, we've got a bit of space. And buff. There we go. Alright. In again. Oh, the fire was still there. Summon? Yeah, summon meteors from above. So I'm going to sit here and heal. Ooh. Very close. Alright. One, two. Back it off. 1, 2. Alright, summoning again. Ooh. Okay. It does feel like you can get very lazy with this fight, assuming you know the exact ranges of where his attacks will go. And just walk away from them. Whoop. Nope, that was wrong. Fire. Alright, let's go. Just wait for him to come towards us. Okay, so the fire shouldn't reach us now. I say as I get hit by the hammer instead. Buff one up. Okay. Don't be impatient. Let him come towards me. Hi, Sugar Cookie Yan. Hello, Yan. How you doing? Woo. 1, 2. Back it up. And then 1, 2. I actually rolled into his attack there, and I didn't get damaged. I'm not going to complain about it too much, though. Let's buff up again. Go forwards. 1, 2, 3. And that's... obviously that's meteors. Okay. Okay. In once more. Oh, fire. Need to run from that. All the way to the right. There we go. And then again. Okay. Yan says they're going to play some epic Minecraft. So is that normal Minecraft or is that Minecraft Dungeons? Because I know that's come out quite recently. I assume that's also the Switch version. I'm going to come back. Right, summoning the fire again. Ooh. I think that should have hit me. And it didn't. I'm going to run to the inside. Ooh, elevation saved me again. Come on, Demon King. Come on. There's a good play. There's a good play. 1, 2, 3. Oh, stamina. Meteors again. Dum, 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 dum. Alright, see if we can go forward this time. Go big slam. And then fire to get away. 1, 2. Oh, no, no, no. Ooh. Not getting caught out again. Yeah, so he does stagger for a bit after that. Alright. 2 more hits. 1 more hit. Yay! Woo! Where's Pimmsy been lately? Pimmsy's not been feeling very well over the last week or so. So she hasn't wanted to kind of join a stream and then have to leave like every 10 minutes, every 20 minutes. So yeah, she's around. I think she's gone visiting some of her family today, just to see them because she hasn't seen them for a while. But she's not been feeling especially great. Epic was a joke. I'm just playing Minecraft. Well, fair enough. I mean, Minecraft can feel epic. Let's go back to Firelink. We'll buy some stuff. Hopefully make it worth that 20 minutes, 30 minutes? 30 minutes. Oh, another boss down. Good, it's good. How are you finding the Animal Crossing wedding season stuff, Yan? Pimmsy loves all the wedding stuff, but she's not so much a fan of having to go back every single day to get all the things. Yeah, I might as well buy these while I can. I might never use them, but at least I'll have them. Titanite shards. Should I buy a Titanite shard? Oh, I can buy the tower key. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this, and then I can talk to Patches. So, Patches is necessary to get Siegvard, and Siegvard is necessary to do Yorm in a reasonable fashion, because there is no way I am not having help with that, you know, for the Storm Ruler and everything. You should play Minecraft with me. I've not been so much a fan of Minecraft, honestly. I don't really like games where it's all just, you know, be creative and do whatever you want. It's like, I don't really enjoy that. I prefer having goals of things to do. So, yeah. Maybe Pimmsy would be interested in it, though. I don't know. Go up here. And there's the door shutting, so Patches is around. So let's go here. And we'll get whatever it is up here. Is it a Firekeeper soul? Firekeeper soul. Now in Dark Souls 1, that's the thing that improved your Estus Flask. But here we have Estus Flask Shard. So what does this do again? I can't tell you about the wedding stuff. When you come to my island, it's going to be a big surprise. I want to try speedrunning it and beating the dragon. Fair enough. That's an admirable goal to go towards.
Friend. Some places are better left alone, you know. Oh, sorry. Am I a tad too late?
Giggle, giggle, chuckle, chuckle.
Have no fear. There's beauty in death. Besides, you're surrounded by ladies. Every man's dream, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna...
Da, 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 da.
But you...
Alright, so I don't think... Can you survive this drop at soul level 1? Yeah, you must be able to, right? No? But the chances of me lining it up correctly are very slim. So let's go. Yep, thought not. Well, it might be worth trying to do that jump properly. Because I think you get the Estus ring from one of those bodies. Yeah, you get a Firekeeper set and an Estus ring. So it is worth doing that. You know what, let's go and actually get the Master's thing that he dropped as well. The Uchi Katana or something. Jan's seen challenges elaborating on that. Plugins like mods. Like my friend is a dog. There's a hunter after them. There's 3 hunters after them. Yeah, so Minecraft to me is fun when you have, like, goals to it, right? So the thing that you're describing there, like, if there was a Minecraft story mode, I'd probably play that. But then, at the same time, I kind of already did that by watching the Yogscast's Shadow of Israfel YouTube series. And obviously, there isn't an official Minecraft story mode, unless you're thinking about the Telltale series, which apparently was not great, but whatever. But yeah, if there was something like that in Minecraft, I might play it. But obviously, the big fan challenges of I'm going to hide on the Minecraft world and you have to come find me. And things like that. It was always really fun to do. I think there was like a Weeping Angels mod that Yogscast featured. Basically, you get chased by enemies that are invisible until they come into your view. And then you have to think about how do I survive getting attacked by these you know, enemies. Where is Patches? I guess he might be downstairs now. So if we drop up here, yeah, I can kick the ladder down. And I can get the lizard over here, I believe. Yep. Ha! Thank you. Alright, Twinkling Titanite. Don't think I have anything that needs Twinkling Titanite. And Patches should be on the higher level here, right? Aha! Hello.
Ah, look, you're alive. Now, hold your horses. Let's have a nice talk about this. I'll come clean. I did you wrong. I didn't mean it, though. Not one bit. You get these urges, running the business and all, and I hate myself for it. I do. You know what I mean. Terrible, really. But I can see you'll forgive me. You're alive, after all. And that's what counts, right?
Sure thing. Forgiven.
Oh, fantastic. A wily second chance. I knew you'd understand. I just knew it. The heart of a lion. A model for the rest of us. A true friend. Forever.
True friend forever. So, yes, he has the Katarina set here, rather than at the Cathedral of the Deep. Alright, well, I can buy embers from him. Yeah, okay. Do I need what? 8,000. Yeah, I need about 15,000 to buy the stuff that I need to from him. So, cool, alright. Another NPC locked. Unlocked, I should say. So, now, I can burn an undead bone shard. And I can attune my Flame Karthus arc back. Bone shard. Oh, nope. Okay. Let's travel to Irithyll. And we'll have our second mini-boss, or mid-boss, if we count the Karthus Sandworm as the first one. Jan's favourite Minecraft YouTube is Dream and George Not Found. Both have really fun challenges they do with their other friends, and no joke, big brain plays. Really? What kind of things do they do? The only other YouTuber I know that's done Minecraft specifically is Dan TDM. And obviously Dan TDM must be like a huge YouTuber just off the back of that, because he's been featured in films like Wreck-It Ralph 2 and stuff like that, just because, you know, he's an internet personality. But yeah, what do Dream and George Not Found do? Okay, so let's buff this. Hello! You appeared from nowhere. Woo! Ouch. Big spins. This thing is totally gross. You'd expect to find this guy in Bloodborne. I wanted to heal earlier than that, but sure. I'm really surprised there isn't actually like a beast like that in Bloodborne. Dark Beast Paarl is kind of like that, but it's not really quite the same thing as seeing like a massive possum alligator kind of creature. And I do assume that fire is super effective against it, because beasts hate fire and all that. But again, we're not playing by Bloodborne rules, so... Where'd you come from? You just phase in. I thought you crawled over the top. Alright, let's heal. Heal! Hello? I find it weird when you hear the sound effect of you getting attacked, but you don't actually receive any damage. Ah. Stuck on the wall there. So gross. Once in a two hunters versus Dream, whilst in the end Dream had used water and almost dying off the side of the world, grabbed an ender pearl his friend dropped when he died and threw it, beat the dragon and won the challenge. Huh. Sounds like a pretty epic end to whatever it was they were doing. So what are hunters in this challenge thing then? Dream also won a rematch against his three friends by hitting 360-degree arrow shot on the dragon, and won with all three fully diamond armored friends were attacking him. Huh, interesting. It does sound like it's something that they've set up specifically themselves though. And that can be fun. Like, I remember, like, Minecraft Hunger Games being a thing. And that's always, like, really fun when you get to see other people's perspectives. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Back up, back up. Ooh. No! Oh, so close as well. I suppose in theory I don't actually need to kill this creature. All I need to do is just run across the bridge, but I figured if I'm going to be trying to do Sirius's thing, I'm trying to find the summon sign, it's like, well, if this thing's going to be in the way, it's like, let's get rid of it. So. Okay. Again. And go. Hello. At least you do give me a chance to do damage to you just by... Sorry? Okay. I'm going to blame that on the fact that a kick came out when it shouldn't have. Oh, dear. Dum 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 dum. Okay. To be fair, I don't think I've actually even blocked a single attack from this creature either. Okay. Gold retrieved. And go! So he does his roll. 2, 3, 4. I blocked that, but I ran out of stamina doing it, so... Can you get stuck here? Oh. Ah, it disappears. That's what happens. Okay. And then does it come back with less health? It does. Okay. So you can kind of cheese him a little bit. Assuming that you don't get killed by him. Like that. It's weird seeing monsters take longer than they should when you're only level 1. Well, to be fair, at the same time, I haven't upgraded my weapon all the way. So I could have it at like +6 now, I suppose. And that would do a lot more damage. But I'm saving my large Titanite until I get like a weapon I know I'm going to be using. So for example, if I went to do Dancer of the Boreal Valley now, that would let me try go to Champion Gundyr after Osiris. And then I can try and get the Prisoner's Chain and the Faith Ring. And that would let me use the raw Stora Straight Sword. But I don't have the requirements to use that just yet now. Right, heal. Can't even tell when it's attacking. Just flipping around. Huh. Okay. So you can hit it while it's phasing in and out. Come on. There we go. Ooh. Oof. Almost died on that. Goodbye. Pontiff's right eye. So, I believe I need to run all the way across this bridge, light the bonfire, and then actually go backwards for the summon. The monster looks cool, though. It does. It is one of the coolest looking monsters in the game, and yet you only see 2 of them. Actually, no, that's not true. You see more than 2. But yeah, like I said, would not be out of place in Bloodborne. So it's just like they picked an enemy they were going to put into their into their next game and just put it into this one instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the bonfire, cross this bridge here. I'm going to sit and then I'm going to get embered, I think. Oh, it's here. Huh. Yes. I definitely want to do this because I want that Dragon Slayer axe. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hopefully I don't get killed by Creighton too quickly. But at least, as long as I die, I don't actually lose anything, which is nice. There he is. Ooh, chasing after me, Creighton. I also think, as a Phantom, I can't damage Cirrus, which is good. Yes, and she can't damage me either. No. Ooh. That could have totally killed me if I did not have the Lloyd shield ring on. You dead? Yeah, alright. Got it. Duty fulfilled.
Thank you for your kind assistance. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Great and the Wanderer defeated, returning to your world. Cool. So in theory, I should now have, or at least be able to pick up, the Dragon Slayer axe. I might not be able to use it for a long time, but having it is still good. Axe favored by Creighton the Wanderer, infamous deserter of the Knights of Mirror. Okay, so where is it? This. Bring a doll to be granted passage. Did I see that before? I suppose I did get distracted by big beast. There should be a body on the bridge that has an item for me. Supposedly. Item on the bridge? Item on the bridge? No item? There should be an item. Do I need to go and talk to Cirrus? Might need to do that. Well, if nothing else, I can force a reload of the level by going back to Firelink. Oh. Hey, hi, hello! Hello, Imaginary Idiot! Thanks for joining the stream. How you doing? Ah, the Dragon Slayer axe. Quintessential Twink and Soul Level 1 weapon. Oh, get a Knight's Ring and you're good. Yes, but we don't have the Knight's Ring just yet. But I'm going back to Firelink to see if I need to talk to Cirrus in Firelink again. And then hopefully it appears. But I forget, where does it actually appear? I don't know if you get it here or when you get invaded by Creighton later. Right. So if I get invaded by Creighton, that means I have to be embered, doesn't it? Anyway. Hello.
I have not thanked you for your generous rescue. That dark spirit was one of Rosaria's fingers. Vile bastard offspring who lurk in the darkness. My sworn enemies. Fearsome invaders, to say the least. I would not have made it alone. You have my deepest gratitude.
You have the axe? No. Okay.
If you require help on your travels, blessing...
Blah, 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 blah. So you don't have the axe. Well, I did get souls, though, so I can always buy stuff from good old Patches. And I went the wrong way, but that's fine. So, if I have to get invaded by Creighton later, I'm going to have to stay embered while going through all of Irithyll. Which is going to be a bit annoying, because there are plenty of things that can kill me in Irithyll. But, I suppose... Patches squad. Okay. So... let's go ahead and buy the Pierce Shield and the helmet. And then I can sell my other stuff. So... do these. Buy more. Huh. So I need 7,000. Okay. Huh. Gotcha. Okay, so we have Sigurd's stuff.
Thanks, good cop.
So we can always go and give that to him now. I think I will do, just to make sure that I don't progress the story too far ahead. Because I know there are some funny things that happen if you go, like, if you go into the profane capital without having Siegfried armor returned to him, he can end up dying, and... Or is it Grey Rat ends up dying if you don't have Siegfried? So, go ahead and do that. I just checked the wiki. It's an invasion before Yorshka that must be done before you kill Sullivan. Okay. That's fine. So, an invasion before Yorshka being the Church of Yorshka, or is it the way to the profane capital and then through that way? Because there's lots of places you can actually travel to get invaded. Well, I hope so. Yeah, I get it, Gale. I get it. Of course, the other thing that people recommend is doing the DLC early as well, and then you can get, like, the Millwood Battle Axe and so on.
Hello?
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 Hello? Hello?
Oh. I know that voice. Just how long has it been?
Very long.
It's me, Siegfried of Katerina. I'm loath to admit it, but I've been had.
I've been had.
Someone's swiped my armor. Did you happen to see it anywhere?
I have it right here.
Oh, my armor. My deepest gratitude. I, Siegfried of Katerina, salute you. With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here in a jiffy. Until we meet again, comrade.
Rejoice!
No need with until
Until we meet again. Siegfried is so jolly. So it's after the Church of Yorshka, before Sullivan. Okay. That makes sense. So now Siegfried's been rescued, or at least he can get out of the well. I suppose we can go and talk to Grey Rat and send Grey Rat off on an expedition. And then Grey Rat should be able to get us some extra stuff as well. So it's really interesting to think about. Obviously, I'm doing a Soul Level 1 run, so I don't really care about NPC stuff unless they can give me good things. In which case, I need to think about doing their quest lines properly. And Siegfried, Grey Rat, Patches are all linked together. Although I've never actually seen Patches rescue Grey Rat.
Oh, discovering Irithyll in the Boreal Valley, all in a day's work. If the tales are true, it is home to old moon-worshipping nobles, and should be packed with treasure. What do you think? Shall I go and see what I can find?
Sure thing.
A fine choice. I am Grey Rat the Thief. What I bring back will be worthy of that name.
Okay, so... Lightning Urn. He has Lightning Urn. Okay. I think I'll buy one. Because I can trade it for Pickle Pea Pumperum. So let's get one.
Goodbye.
I will leave for some long time. Da 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 da. Okay. So let's go and trade the Pickle Pea Pumperum. I assume Lightning Urn does give you something good. I remember it being something okay, at least. You mean Onion Bro's friendship isn't a prize in of itself? Well, of course, yeah. But the fact that he gives you great things, like he helps you out with the fight against Yorm, he gives you a Titanite slab, you know, all these things just are like bonuses. Me, Pickle Pea. Me, Pumperum. So, Lightning Urn is here. Leave. Guess that was not in the right place. Leave. Pumperum. And... oh, okay. It's the Lairs outfit. Alright. Fair enough. Now we know. Okay, so that's all done. Anri's quest has been progressed because I killed Horus. Ceres's quest has been progressed because I did the Kraton the Wanderer. I do need to get invaded by Kraton at some point. I know there's Leonhardt up above and he gave me some cracked red eye orbs, but I don't think I need to worry about that just now. So, next thing to do is to get to the Church of Yorshka, then get invaded by Creighton and get the Dragon Slayer. So, hopefully we can do all that. Yeah. I think I may have skipped some items in the High Wall of Lothric, but I'm not sure it's worth trying to look for what those are now. So, in between now and the next time I stream this challenge run, I might go ahead and do like a scout of all the areas I've left behind before and see if there's anything worth picking up. Because apparently the Dancer of the Boreal Valley is quite weak to one of the weapons you can get there. Find out what this is. Large Titanite. Good. Woo. Woo. Excuse me, got to go. Items up here? Nope, dead end. Dead ends to trap me and trick me. Okay, any items, any items? Large soul. There's another one. Yep, over here. Budding Green Blossom. Oh, do I not need to give one of those to the Handmaiden? Rhyme Blue Moskva. Ooh. Lots of people in my way. Welcome to one of the illusory walls that makes no sense. To me, at least. Because it isn't even an illusory wall. Ah! Come here, you! Die! Okay, gotcha. How is this an illusory wall? I don't understand how that even works. And yet it does. Irithyll is so pretty indeed, yes. I described it as Disney World, and it's just so majestic. It would be so lovely if there weren't so many things trying to kill you in it. Alright, so... Is this Nor? That's the Witchery Branch. Just unlock this so while I can. Excuse you. Well, I opened it anyway, so... Let's heal up to full. So I know that that maiden that is on the floor gives you Nor, the miracle, but I don't think I can use it at soul level 1. There's no point going for it. Not that I don't think it's even that great either. Excuse me. Whoop. I would like to run, please. Da -da -da -da. Always have to make sure you don't run out of stamina all the way, because then you'll be stopped from running. Large soul. And then we run all the way up here. Is there a soul down there? Maybe. Welcome to the Church of Yoshka. Ooh, itchy nose, itchy nose. Right, so, assuming that I need to be embered to get invaded by Creighton, I guess I should probably do that now. And hopefully, he will invade me even though I'm going to sprint my arse off everywhere, basically. Oh, is it actually near the grave? Because there's these invisible dudes, right? I think it might actually be here, isn't it? Next to the gravestone. Anyway, so let's go around here. What ending am I going for? I don't know. I don't know which ones are the best ones to go for in Soul Level 1. I should really check my endings, shouldn't I? Which trophies I've got, and then pick the one I haven't done yet. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Not good, not good, not good. Ah! Ah! Ooh. Undead Bone Shard. Okay, is he dead? Wait, what? So, I guess he fell off. Because I didn't kill him at all. Didn't touch him. But we got what I needed, so... Dragon Slayer's axe needs 18 strength and 14 dexterity. Oh, got it. So, quality AI. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Alright, so... Dum-da-dum-da-dum. So we need to run this way. And I think there's a dead end here, but... Is there an item at the end of it? Might have a large titanite or something. No, there's a dog. 2 dogs. Hello. So, rusted gold coin and kukri. Okay, so not worth it, but at least I didn't die for it. Right down here. Pretty sure there's something. There's a weapon here, but I don't think I want it because I can't use it, right? So all I need to do is make sure I can actually see by putting on torch. And we'll get this item if it's good. Not good. Right, still got good roll, so I can keep that on. Excuse me. Da, 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 da. There is a twinkling lizard around here somewhere. Is it this one? Yep. Thank you. Twinkling titanite. There's an item down here. There's a creepy man doing a big scare. Blood gem. Okay. So I think I can use that to infuse like a bandit's knife and make it like a super bleed weapon, which could be handy. If there's anything that's weak to that. An item down there? There is. What's that item? Looks quite big. Before I forget, I should put on this. Whoa. 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 And we're gonna go swimming, basically. Ring of Sacrifice. Okay, well. I did upgrade my bandit's knife to +3 as well, just for these kinds of situations. Behold, the frightful hunter of man. Oh no, he killed himself. Well, he's wandering down the abyss. Here's old Creighton now. Is there anything here? This. Great heal. Can't even use that, I don't think. Any more creepy crawlies? Not over here? Good. More green blossoms. Means I don't have to buy them, which is good. We'll leave the sewer for a bit. I think because I'm embered, I should also be able to be invaded by the guy that has the Murakumo. So. But first we will sit. And now I can switch the knife off again. Go. I think there's an item to the left here past these guys. Nope. No items, just traps. Oh, the item's there. Oh, okay, well. I'll come back to that later. There we go. I think it's time. Get that backstab animation, but no backstab damage. Alright, let's heal. No, I don't have any stamina. Ooh. Can I make him fall off? Worth a try. Yep. Uh-oh. Ugh. 2, 3. No. Okay, so it seems like he can get himself out of 2 hits. Heal. Don't get trapped. No. I knew as soon as I backed into the corridor, I was going to be like, oh no, this is not good. Well, okay. So I'll see if I need to be Ember to be invaded by him again. I assume you do, because, you know, most NPC invasions in this game need to be Embered for. But this way I can get the item that I skipped. So this thing is a rusted gold coin. Well, okay. No! Stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. Ah! Run, 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 run. Still chasing me? No? Okay. Right, let's use an ember. Yep. So you see the thing close behind you instantly as soon as you get invaded. So. Come on then, Alva. Show us what you got. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Only 2. Only 2. One, 2. Ooh. 1, ooh. Oh. 1, 2. Huh? 1, 2. Ugh. Ooh. 1, 2. Bye! And we got the Murakumo. Thank you, Alva. So can I even use the Murakumo? Where is it? This one? 24 strength? No way. Alright. Made it to Irithil Dungeon. Suppose I should probably go back to Firelink and spend this stuff. I know Patches got some embers at least. Better to use it than lose it. Trying to think what the quickest way through Irithil Dungeon is. Pretty sure it's just beeline it past all the doors, and then eventually you'll get to the exit. Now, if I want to try and get all the items in it, that would be a bit different. But, you know, there is a bonfire in the Profane Capital, so aren't we made of good things? Sure, I might as well sell my other soul stuff. Do these? There we go. Cool. That'll do. Basically, my plan is to try and do Yorm, because I know I don't really need to upgrade weapons for that. Because the Storm Ruler is basically the way of dealing with that fight. So I can worry about upgrading longswords or hand axes or whatever else later on, hopefully. Why would I ever do this? No. To be fair, it is a very precarious place to fight me. You shouldn't have tried it. Okay, so... Jump scare? Yep, there's a jump scare. That's locked. So definitely the key. Don't need to worry about these guys so much because they can't kill me as long as they don't hit me. You're not worth opening. Nothing in there. There's something in here. Old sorcerer stuff. Whoop. Don't touch me. Thank you. Large soul. Guess this wasn't the way I wanted to go. Oh, I'm bleeding. There we go. Let's tighten that. This doesn't open because it's locked. Okay. As long as I don't get touched by their weapons, I am A-okay. Although it is very scary the first time you see your health dropping so quickly. It's like, what the hell is happening here? If you want to do Yorm with Onion Bro, I think you need to find him in the Irithil kitchen first. Yes, I believe so. But the question is, how'd you get there? Huh? Jailbreaker's key. Okay. That might be one of several keys I need. What? Oh. Because I was so low health, that drop did enough damage to kill me. Right, well, okay, fair enough. I guess this way I can test the first few doors. Was not expecting that to do damage to kill me, honestly. So it does not open from the side. Jailbreaker's key should be this one. Nope. Okay. Excuse me. Ooh, skipped you. Just empty item. Is it this door that it opens? Yeah. Cool. All right. I think I can just go backwards now, right? I mean, kill these dudes, obviously. How do I not have a weapon equipped? Hello. Alright. That's one. One more. There we go. Cool. Dung pie. Lovely. I do have an undead hunter charm, so I can open you no problem. Yeah. Give me your item, please. Come on. Symbol of Avarice? That's not what I wanted. Estus shard. There we go. Yes, let's equip the piece of head armor that takes my health away the longer I wear it. Yes, that seems like a good idea. I mean, it's useful if I want to do, like, grinding, but who wants to do grinding? So, I can get this crystal lizard. No, get off. Huh? 1, 2, 3. Titanite scale. This is not going to open from this side, is it? Because this is where I dropped down and died. Right? Yeah, it does not open from this. Excuse me. Stop kicking me with your little legs. Very gross. Ah! Ooh. Simple jam. No, no, no. Stop it. Stop it. Ah! Cannot see a thing. Okay, there we go. Panic rolling will save you. Excuse me. You're not blocking anything. That's good. Alright. So we're done with that part of the dungeon for now. It's even worse when you look it up and realize literally nobody agrees what makes your health drop. Is it the smoke? Is it the lamp? The lamp after the blow in it? Direct line of sight? Fuck you? Mystery. My theory is FromSoft randomize the jail guardians for every game so that nobody agrees. I mean, no, I think there are rules. I think it is line of sight. Me? But yes, the smoke and the brand and the flames obviously don't help. Is this the wrong side? Oh, it's fine. Okay. So, Monsieur Giant. I can't drop down. Monsieur, you are awake? Let's go around. Up we go. I'm pretty sure the brand is simply to do the 1 point of damage that's left to actually kill you. And then the smoke or the line of sight is what takes your health away, obviously. Okay. Oh, did I just dropped on the wrong side. Damn it. Oh well. I have to do that again. Hello! How do you miss me, like, at point-blank range? You could not have been better prepared for me coming out. Right, so we'll go this way instead. Pickaxe. Don't want to drop, do I? Hello, rats. Stop killing me, please. There we go. So, I'll worry about those items later, because I know I can unlock a shortcut to get the bonfire. There's basilisks up here. There's also mimics. So what we'll do is we'll get this. And then... Whoop. You're not basilisks. They drop from above the basilisks. Oh god. The rats, they're swarming all over me. I'm playing Vermintide. Alright, see you. Where are the basilisks? Well, they're not here yet, so... Curly chain. Straight chain. So this one's safe. Old cell key. This one's the mimic. Come on, give me your item. Give me your item. Come on! Hurry up! Ah! There. Oh, it's a dark clutch ring. Okay. Not worth it. The grab from the jailers really hurts if you get hit by it too. I think the jailers are just a bit too frustrating even by Dark Souls standards. I can kind of see that. But I do think it's actually quite clever in that as long as you don't get hit by them, you are, you know, safe. Because they can never kill you. They can only reduce your health down to basically 1. And that health does get recovered when you use Estus. It's just, you know, there's no point using Estus until it's all the way down to the lowest one you've got. They're okay. They're intimidating, but once you know how to deal with them, it's like, yeah, I'll just run around these guys, leave them be. There's no point doing anything, really. Oh, I picked up the old cell key. I should have tested that. Oh, well. Now I'm getting confused. I didn't need to come this way, did I? Because that doesn't open from the side. So, yeah, I should have actually carried on the way I was going. All the way over here. Oh, really? It dropped. Deal. The old cell is Siegward's. Ah, okay. So I did need that then. That's handy. Come here, Crystal Lizard. No! Crystal Lizard! Come here! Oh, that was not worth it. Actually, it was. I survived. I survived and I got the Crystal Lizard, so yes, that was worth it. Excuse me. Ooh. Nope. Thank you. At least the enemies do get knocked back if you roll into them. I remember that happening in Bloodborne. I was like, oh wow, that's so nice of them to let you do that. Because most enemies are just like, I don't care if you've rolled into me. Run past Ratto. Okay, nope, not here yet. Thank you for running past me. This. I don't like the camera doing that. Ooh. I do not like the camera doing that. No. Whoa. Okay. So this should unlock the shortcut to the bonfire? Or at least I can do Path of the Dragon to get to the Dragon Eyrie. Later, losers! Ah! Didn't actually unlock the shortcut. My hubris. My hubris went against me. Oh well. Oh dear. Dear, 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 dear. So close yet so far. Ten photos taken seconds before disaster. Not even like a photo, it's just like, you know, good old-fashioned confidence, overconfidence being a slow and insidious killer, and then actually killing me quite quickly. Thank you for doing... Ooh. Alright, let's heal. I think I can drop down here and go to the right. Okay. It's actually the below bit at the giant's feet that I need to do to unlock a shortcut, isn't it? Excuse me, rats. Excuse me, rats. So I know I can't survive the drop down to the giant's feet. So I have to go that way through the rats, but I guess what I need to do is properly lead them away from the opening of where the dungeon goes to. Oh well. Ooh. Royal Rat Vanguard, but worse somehow. Well, it's worse because it's not actually a boss. You know? It's just rats getting in my way. Alright, come towards us, thank you. Then we've got the big ones. Excuse me. I really wish the camera didn't zoom all the way out when you were doing your big lunge attacks, please. Kind of annoying. Alright. Let's get this item. Dragon Torso Stone. Uh-oh. 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 Can you fall into the pit, please? Can you be nice? No? Okay. Well, the lever is out here, yes. Alright. I think I get lightning weapon as a miracle up here, don't I? But I don't think I can use that at my base soul level 1 level. Zip. Yeah, lightning blade. Put it back down again. The lightning blade. 30 faith. Ow. Wonder why Carthus Flame Arc takes so little requirements then, compared to Lightning Blade. Okay. So this is Large Soul. Okay, so one shortcut down. Don't know how useful it'll be in the grand scheme of things, but it's worth getting just to make progress. Yeah. Where do you get Path of the Dragon? Is that from the Dark Firelink Shrine or something else? So we'll run and get this item. Because why not? Could be something good. It's an ember, it's okay. This open? Yeah. Profane Coal. Ooh. A tiny slither of health. Let's get this. Alva set. Nice. You get that if you don't actually kill Alva the Wanderer. The right thing? Remember? Here. Oh. Hello. Ooh. It's locked. So she needs a different key. Something in here, right? Yeah. So, what's this? Xanthus Ashes? Another jump scare? Yeah. Woo. We are out of Irithil Dungeon. I haven't quite made it to the next place to go. And in all likelihood, I will die to this gargoyle now. But we got the items. Alright. Monsieur Gargoyle. Wakey, wakey. Come on. There we go. Ta-da. I should survive this drop. Yeah. Not even that much of a drop, honestly. Oh. And this ladder here? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that Flame Arc is a set increase in damage, whereas Lightning Blade scales, so it's better for lower levels. I see. That's good then. Stretch out and an undead bone shard. So, there isn't really a reason to go anywhere but to Yorm, right? I don't think there's anything like Estus shard-wise this way. I know there are some items, but honestly, I don't remember them being all that great. The other thing is, do I survive these drops? Do I survive these attacks? Okay. So there's an item here. I think there's one on the edge of the cliff as well, right? Fine, that wasn't worth it. I remember this being decent. Whatever it is. No, okay. I don't remember it being decent at all then. Unless you want Siegfried's help, nothing's stopping you. I suppose. I do want Siegfried's help though, because that way I do get a Titanite slab out of it. Walked into that one. And I'm pretty sure there's loads of... Oh. Do I want to deal with all these? I don't think so. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go into Yorm's room and we'll pick up the Storm Ruler. And then we'll go and do Siegfried. Hey, Yormi! Excuse me. Alright, so Storm Ruler acquired. Don't mind me, Yorm. I'm just gonna run all the way to the other side of the room. Now, how quickly can I get the dark sign up? I guess dying is fine. Yorm's theme is the best in the game, in my opinion. It's pretty cool. I do still like the Dancer of the Boreal Valley theme because it just sounds so like serene. Great. Just like it's not even. It doesn't really feel that much like a boss theme. It's just like, you know, nice backing music. But obviously, it fits really well with like the, you know, the fight itself. So, is there anything down here? No? Okay, that's where you see the rusted coin. That's why I remember here. Okay. There's an item there. Pretty sure there's a ladder here to pick up as well. Or is this the one I came down? Ah, here we go. More rusted coins, really? I don't need that many coins. They are not useful as currency in this world. Alright, so goodbye gargoyle. Right. Need to make sure I don't fall down a hole. That will be bad. Alright, let's stamina come back. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Is there a hole here? There is indeed. Die, crystal lizard! 1, 2, 3. Okay. Got lots of Twinkling Titanite this stream, but nothing to actually use it on. I like Frida's and Dancer's calm things, but with things like the Deacons, Abyss Watchers, and Crystal Sage, Yorm is the truly first really bombastic theme, and it's super hype. Oh yeah, I can definitely see that. Abyss Watchers are kind of cool just because of the Abyss Watchers themselves. Their music's not, like, amazing, I don't think. Let's just put on... Can I put on the Bandit's Knife and this at the same time? No. Do this. Alright. Go! Da-da-da. I'd like this item, please. Alright. I'm not sure if there's anything else good in the swamp. I know there's the big, like, hand hippo things. They're probably not worth getting, honestly. I think there's an NPC invasion around here. Oh, there's more hand hippos. Hello. Uh-oh. No! Wrong way, wrong way. Woo. You're a mimic as well. I don't suppose the hand hippos go for mimics, do they? Rubbish! Totally worth it. And big fat 0. Bye. Okay. I'm pretty sure there should be... Oh, it's not an NPC invasion, it's just this dude. Alright, well. Wrath of the Gods. Can't use it, but it's fine. Oh, hello. Stun locked. These guys are called the Atrocities of Sin, and seeing their design, I have to agree. Aren't they supposed to be like handmaidens? Or are they the Irithil jailers that have been transformed? It's one of the two, right? Maybe the handmaidens are the spider creatures in the swamp. And then the jailers are the Atrocities of Sin, maybe? Alright, I suppose I could always drop down here, see what there is. Go, go, go. That was not even close to getting that. Huh. Well, alright. I don't remember exactly, but I think the weapon they drop an axe mentioned them being handmaidens. Yeah, it's like it's the axe that's also a bell, isn't it? Something like that. Because you do like a war cry buff with its weapon art, and you get extra poise on your attacks, I think. Okay, so this time let's not drop down, because there's no need. That was clearly not the way to go to get that item. Sure, a big fat 0 souls. Always when you see something glowing in the distance, it's like, ooh, is that worth it? Go on. Come on, be something good, be something good, be something good. Shriving stone. It wasn't something good. Well, seeing as I'm here, I was going to try and open the door, but... Oh. See, I can kind of remember some places where the items are pretty good. Like, I knew the Carthus Sandworm had an undead bone shard, and there's like an Estus shard somewhere else nearby as well. But, you know, it's been so long since we played Dark Souls 3 that it's like, well, I don't actually remember all this stuff now. Oh, I'm getting a call from Pimmsy, so 1 second, guys. We'll be right back. Hello again. So, Pimmsy was just on the phone and she was asking if we want to have Krispy Kreme donuts or McDonald's. I'm like, no thank you, Pimmsy. I'm trying to be healthy. Hello! Oh, there is a big meowy cat. I should point out I did lock the door when I first started streaming because he was being very loud and very objectionable. I don't even know if this is picking up while I'm speaking. Hello, cats. How are you? I'm fine. I'm trying to do this thing to get Siegfried, but you don't know who Siegfried is. So we'll just try and go through the poison swamp. Okay, and then we'll also try and not get killed by NPCs. Yes, I know you can stare at me, cat, but you are not getting any affection just yet until Pimmsy comes home. Which should actually be in about 45 minutes to half an hour. So let's see if we can make this jump. Can't make that jump. Try again. Ooh, great crystal soul spear. Okay, an item of... Aha, there is. Poison arrows, not worth it. I think I actually remember that being like bad arrows before. Okay. Woo. And go! There we go. Alright. Siegfried, are you here? Covetous gold serpent ring. He's not here. So, do I need to beat a boss for Siegfried to travel here? Like, do I have to do Pontiff Sullivan? Well, at least it's open now, so when he does eventually arrive, I'll be able to save him. Back in Irithyll Dungeon. And I think there's a good item down here. Jailer's Keyring. That's what I wanted. To unlock the first few cells again. Or at least to get Zully out. Alright, so we're gonna run. Profane Flame. Woo! Okay. And we can unlock the last shortcut. I did say you had to find him in the kitchen. So... Oh, in the kitchen! Sorry. Yes, you said Irithyll Kitchen, and my brain just took kitchen to be like Hell's Kitchen, aka Irithyll Dungeon, but no, you are correct. I actually do need to go back up and go through the sewers and do it that way. Okay. Alright, well, we'll do that then. I'll keep the bandit knife out, actually, because I am going to go through the sewers with all the spiders again. So... Now this in theory should break Siegfried's quest line, because how can he get trapped in jail when the cell is already open? Like, it makes no sense. Oof. Oh, I suppose I could have just warped to the bonfire that's up here. Oh well. That's fine. Alright, so... Excuse me, creepy spider ladies. I would like to not die, please. Done by... Whoop. I suppose I technically don't actually need the bandit's knife to do this, but it just makes it so much easier. This is some more ashes, right? Come on, get the ashes, get the ashes, get the ashes! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh well. Ugh. Well, I've got the ashes. I don't think those are the ones that give you the large titanite, though. Excrement-covered ashes, yes. Do I want to buy poop? I don't know. Are there any bosses that are weak to poop? I assume not. Although I have heard that Dark Eater Madir is weak to toxic mist or something. Like, I assume that's because he's so big, the poison cloud covers an area. So he just, like, gets covered in it instantly, and then his health starts dropping. But I don't know if using dung pies and stuff like that works. Alright, try that again. I actually can run through this fairly okay. It just doesn't take up all my stamina. Now it starts taking up stamina. Ooh, grabby hand. Okay. Well, I don't need to heal because I can take some Estus soup. Ta-da! Hello! Wake up. Wake up.
Excuse me, I must have dozed off.
Yes.
It's rather warm in here.
I wonder why.
Oh, I seem to have missed my chance, so I, Siegfried of Katarina, offer my deepest gratitude and a little surprise to go with it. It's all yours.
Thank you for the beer. Oh, emit force as well.
I know. Won't you join me for dinner? I make a fine Estus soup. Even we undead deserve a little normalcy. And finally, upon this rendezvous, let us make a toast.
Long may the
To your
sun
valor,
shine.
my sword, and our sworn duties. Long may the sun shine.
Thank you for the second heal.
Have you heard somewhere? And he
Yeah, I've heard all this. Blah, 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 blah.
What do you?
So he's asleep. Cool, alright. So now he should get trapped in the cell. I can switch out my bandit's knife now. So... what do I want to do here? I don't want to kill... I don't want to bother trying to kill these knights, do I? What I want to do... is get killed by them. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do Yorm then. Whoops. So, travel to Profane Capital? Yeah. That is still the quickest bonfire, isn't it? Has to be. There isn't another one nearer. There is the shortcut to the bonfire near Irithil Dungeon, but that doesn't actually let you get back to where Siegfried is captured, so I have to go this way. Okay. I suppose in theory I should put the bandit's knife back on then, because I'm going to have to deal with the swamp again. Okay, that's weird. I didn't think you could sprint while the menu was open. I thought it stopped you automatically. I'm trying to think what I need to do for the order of things now, right? Because this, in theory, is the end of Siegfried's thing, right? Uh-oh. No. No. That was the wrong thing to do. Could have two-handed it. Okay. I don't think killing the NPC up here gives me anything decent, so all I need to do is just make sure I avoid getting attacked by him. Hey, we have the real Pie Master here. Hello. Thanks for joining the stream. Carrot. We've moved on from watermelon, toast. What was the last one? Pizza? No, it wasn't pizza. Something more mundane than pizza, I think. Thanks for joining the stream, Real Pie Master. How you doing? And I think imaginary idiots describing pestilent mist is what I was thinking of before. It's pretty good against Midir because it's percentage based and hits a large area. He moves around so much so it can be a bother. Okay. Yes. I guess... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Pestilent Mist sounds like something I'm not going to have the requirements to use, though. Hello. You just sitting in here chilling?
Ah, you are a saint.
I am.
Once again, you are my valiant savior. I, Siegfried of Katarina, express my deepest gratitude. Take this, a token of my thanks. Go on. It's all yours.
A Titanite slab. Woo!
Ah, no, please. Go on ahead. I've my own road to take, and a duty to fulfill. Very soon.
Very soon. In fact, right now.
No.
So what I can do is use the dark sign. Go back to... nope. Want to go to the bonfire I last rested at, not the shrine bonfire. Use bonfire I last rested at. Yep. Don't need to worry about losing souls because I didn't have any. And then I can use the Storm Ruler. He is such a bro. He is indeed. It's kind of sad that I think what happens with him is he fulfills his duty, but then he becomes kind of purposelessness? Is that the word? Something like that. Where is the Storm Ruler, by the way? Here it is. Yeah, 0 requirements for this as well, so. Right. Let's go and kill a giant. All you need now is try not to kill Sigurd in the fight. Yes, that is true. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard, right? We've both got the Storm Ruler. In fact, ow. Sigurd... Uh-oh. I'm over-encumbered. Not good. Not good. Sigurd is probably going to last a lot longer than I am in the fight. Because I'm so level 1. Uh-oh. Alright, can I switch armor stuff now? Switch this out for something light. Yeah, that'll do. Are you facing me? Kind of. Alright. Sigurd of Katarina, make your entrance.
Yorm, old friend. I, Sigurd of the Knights of Katarina, have come to uphold my promise.
So cool.
Let the sun shine upon this Lord of Cinder.
Long may the sun shine. I'd like to think... Oh, hello, Sigurd. I'd like to think after Yorm he drops all of his gear because he doesn't need it and becomes a humble farmer. Ooh. Well, not close enough. Huh, okay. Who knows, he might farm unions. Maybe, maybe not. Come on, charge up, charge up. Come on, attack! Wow, it takes so long for your stamina to come back. Uh-oh. Whew. Come on, Sigurd, don't die. Go. Hey, Reaper! Next run Dark Souls Trilogy. I don't think so, no. We're not going to be doing that, I don't think. But it'd be nice to think about, you know? One more hit will do. Come on! Woo, yeah! Nice. Nice old relax. Lord of Cinder Fallen.
It seems I am in your debt once again. My thanks. I could have not kept my promise without you. Now, for a final toast. To your valor, and my old friend Yorm. Long may the sun shine.
Long may the sun shine. Here we go. One. Ta-da! Yes, we are not doing a Soul Level 1 no-hit run for Dark Souls Trilogy.
The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast. You are a true friend. Best of luck with your duty. Well, you are a...
Okay, so let's go and light that bonfire. Ta-da! So I thought you actually heard the death sound effects after you leave him be and go and light the bonfire, but I didn't hear it then. You get a second Storm Ruler and you get his armor set. I mean... Oh no, you get souls, that's why he dies. Yes. So I had 36,000 after killing Yorm, but Sigurd dies and leaves you 1,000, so that's why he dies. Okay. Yeah, you can't get away with having your head cannon with that when you get literal currency out of it. Reaper says, I've seen the Yorm fight a lot of times in speed and challenge runs, but never saw the starting cutscene. What happens if you aren't with Onion? He just doesn't appear. You have to find the Storm Ruler on the throne yourself, and then you have to do the fight the same way you did it then, but without having a cool guy helping you out. Give Ashes.
Gracious, let I only.
Give
Gracious,
Ashes.
let I only.
And do I get anything new worth buying? I could get some fancy armor. I mean, what else am I going to spend it on, right? Already spent the stuff on patches, so... Well, tell you what, I'll get 10 of these. I'll get 10 of these. And then spend it on, like, this, that. Horus's Executioner Helm. Why not?
Ashen one.
Be sure to bring more souls. Yeah, you can actually go into the Yorm fight without doing Siegfried, and he'll just stand up. But you can then go and do Siegfried again, and you get the good cutscene. So, do I want to upgrade? I've got lots of large Titanite now. I mean, yeah, right? 2, 4, 6, so it takes 12 to get up to plus 6.
Pretty, be careful.
I don't know. I'm going to hold off for the time being. And I can put my thing back on now. So, Fallen Knight? Yeah, Fallen Knight. Okay, so what do I need to do now? I've done Yorm. That's the dead end. I guess it's back to Church of Yorshka? Yeah? Must be right. It sucks if you do Yorm last with Sigurd since you get warped out and you don't get your moment. Oh yeah, I think I remember that happening. Where you barely get a chance to look at what happens and then Emma starts summoning you away. It's like, no! So you have to go back to find Sigurd and then talk to him and do that. Right, so let's see. Key items. So we've got 2 Cinders of Lord, Firekeeper. Oh, I didn't give this Firekeeper Soul. Let's go do that. Firelink Shrine. What does the Firekeeper Soul unlock for you? I don't know. So I've been told, or at least the internet seems to agree, that the way to beat Pontiff Sullivan is to parry him into oblivion. And I am not someone who has ever been good at parrying. Do this.
Ashen much, then let she will.
Able to heal the dark sigil.
Very well, then touch take not.
Wow, it only takes 673 to level up.
Farewell, Ashen one.
Alright. So, let's go back. Travel back to the Church of Yorshka. So Yorm is obviously very easy to do with a Storm Ruler, and I didn't feel like trying to fight him without the Storm Ruler because that's just tedious for the sake of tedium, honestly. But Pontiff Sullivan will be a decent fight. How to beat Pontiff Sullivan, a comprehensive guide. Parry him into oblivion. Maybe. So I want to go this way, right? I think there are a few items I can try and get. I could also try going past the Black Knights again. Oh, there's a locked door here. Soul of a Weary Warrior. So that needs to be unlocked from the other side. Remember, there's an item here. Excuse me. Is there an illusory wall around here? Ooh. This one, right? Yeah. Magic Clit Ring! Right, okay. Yeah, I think I actually want to go the other way, don't I? Oh, hello. Can I open this door? Nope, doesn't open. Okay. Well, we live and we learn. The other comprehensive guide to Pont of Sullivan. It's good. Sit. Thank you. Okay. So I want to go to the distant manor, go through the sewers, then I can go through where the Black Knights are, run up the stairs, open that shortcut, go all the way up to the stairs that way, then go past Pont of Sullivan's entrance, and then open the shortcut close to the bonfire, and that gives me a quick way to run. Okay. Okay, so in that case, the bandit's knife back on. Is it true that the Dancer of the Boreal Valley is weak to bleed? Because I saw some people say that if you put a bleed infusion on a bandit's knife, you can inflict bleed pretty quickly on the Dancer. But then I don't know if that actually works in terms of, like, would it be better to have no infusion and then use Carthus Rouge instead? Okay. Okay, this time I am not going to try and challenge the knights. I'm going to run away like a huge coward. Wow, those are still there. Let's just try and be sneaky. And then run. Oh, there's no knights in there. Oh, there was. Eh? Oh, dead end. I keep thinking there's items around that I need to pick up. There's one there. Is this worth it? Nah. Hello. Invaded by the dark spirit Londor Pale Shade. I don't remember that. I assume that's something for Anri. Item. Large Titanite Shard. That was worth it. That was worth picking up. Okay. Item down here? Nope. Thank you for getting out my way. I think there's a drop from above that I need to do, but let's do this instead. Blue bug pellets. I don't think I've ever used any of the pellet. Uh-oh. Out of my way! Out of my way! Woo! Yeah, I was just saying, I don't think I've ever used any of the bug pellet items because I've never found temporary damage absorption to be any use. Like, I get buffing your weapons to deal extra damage because that means you get through bosses quicker, but temporary damage absorption stuff just doesn't seem worth it. Whoop. So that's a summon. Go over here. Whoop. Open, 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 open. There we go. Alright. Worth it. Okay. Now I can run back to the bonfire. Actually, they are Silver Knights, technically, and not Black Knights. You would know if you paid attention to the deepest lore. To be fair, I'm not paying attention to their armor, so I'm not really looking at if it's like black or silver armor. Can't... Oh, I'm invaded, of course. Okay. Well. Let's go and find that Londor Pale Shade, then. Oh, there is an item there. Oh, there was. What are you? Large Titanite. Yeah, again, worth it. Do 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 do. So I got the summon invasion thing here. Aha! Hello. Would you mind coming towards me, please? That would be handy. I mean, you can just move back and forth over and over again if you'd like. But I'd like you to come here. Oof. Okay, that did not work. Hello. How are you doing, Kato? Oh, you big and tall. Yeah, look at this. Look at this cat. Reaper says, well, guys, I'm going to play a little bit of Xenoblade. Bye, everyone. Bye, Reaper. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again soon. I'm pretty sure the shade shows up if Yuria doesn't like what you're doing, so you probably can't do the Usurper ending. No, I can't do that anyway, because doing that means leveling up with Yoel. So then it's not really a soul level 1 run if you take the 5 free levels that Yoel gives you, unfortunately. So yes, I have to avoid doing the Usurper Dark Lord ending. Yeah, good boy. Okay, so, do you get anything good for beating the Pale Shade? I mean, I do have 27 embers. It's not like I'm using them for anything else, right? Let's see if I get invaded and properly fight them this time. I can parry with this, right? Yeah, okay. I was wondering whether I should switch out my parry shield to something else, but if the Grass Crest shield works for Sullivan, then it works in general. Right. Where do I get invaded? Hello? Hello? There we go. Burn, doggy, burn! Okay. I think I'll run up here, take out this guy. Is there another dog? Dog? No dog? There you are. Okay. Ooh, using the dark hand as well. Alright, come on, this way. This way, over here. Can I just stay here, please? Come on. You can move towards me, you know, my friend. But I would like you to come towards me a little bit more. Just step this way, please. Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, does doing the Usurper ending count as a soul level 1 run? Because you have to do it for the 5... You have to take 5 free levels to do it. But then it's not really like doing it, you know, legit, right? Right. Is he using like Wolverine blades? That is pretty cool. Ooh, God. Ooh. Back it up. I am indeed streaming, Pimmsy. I mean, I'm doing Dark Souls, so probably. Thank you for bringing me a donut, Pimmsy. Mannequin claws. I don't think I ever saw this weapon. Where are they? Here. 18 dexterity required. Oh, look at these. Yeah, look at that, look at that. That's pretty cool. Never used them. Don't think I ever will. Okay, let's go back and spend items. You realize it's Dark Souls, and Dark Souls don't pause. Okay, if you want to sit down, I guess the best way is for me to shift. Because the background light, it makes it look washed out. So I'm going to try and shift over a little bit.
Am I sitting there?
Yes, you have to. Well, the other option is to move the microphone even further towards the laptop. Okay, alright. I'm sat at the bonfire. So you want to move here? Oh, here's the best place.
Well, give us space then.
Alright, okay, so sitting on cables. Sorry guys. Just readjusting.
How look horrendous in the camera.
Alright, fine. That's completely fine, I guess. Go on. What do you mean there's no space?
Like, oh, I look.
Is this why you prefer being on this side of the couch?
Yeah,
Is because you're
I can't see all my...
further away from the camera? Ah. Hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean,
like,
I suppose if you want, I can wrap this up here because I need to sort of rethink about what I need to do quest-wise, because going past Pontiff Sullivan, there is like points of no return. I mean, I don't think I've messed anything up yet, but I don't know. Like, no, I know, but NPCs which are useful for me can be, you know, difficult to figure out, but anyway, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, blacksmith's fine. Actually, that's a good point. Did I pick up anything under bone shard wires? Might have done. I'm not sure how well they can hear you because the microphone's over here, but yeah, a little bit. I suppose a little bit. Well, they don't hear the cat if I'm not speaking at the same time, I don't think. I think so. I'm not sure. So.
That is good. What neat.
What needs smithing today? Okay, didn't pick it. Pretty cool. Alright. It's fine, don't worry about it. Yeah, I didn't think so. This is like one of the benefits of having these microphones because obviously nothing gets picked up from the TV. Pimmsy is not wearing makeup and she says hello. So she can be a silent investor into the stream. Yeah, I've been going for a couple of hours, so I don't have to, like... I don't have to, like, carry on. I can wrap up. But I think what I'll do is I'll do some practice against the boss. Like, parrying practice. Yeah, exactly. So, we'll give, maybe a few parry practice goes against the boss, and then we'll wrap it up. Hang on. What do you mean give you a go? Why? Yes, it is fun. That's why I'm doing it. I mean, it's fun for the challenge, but also fun because, you know, we haven't played Dark Souls in ages. Well, I'll get... What? No, that fog wall comes up no matter what. So. Or at least it was. I didn't realize it was Wadji that said, "Hello, sexies." Hello. Woof. Okay. Wow, that is easy. Mm-hmm. Okay. Ah, he's got such big range.
See, the reason I look like shit today is because I have been food poisoning too. So, you know.
Yeah. They should have heard the food poisoning bit because you leaned in. Oh my god. Okay. You should be able to see. In the middle. In the middle. There. Yeah. Yeah, food poison not be great. Actually, shall I... Let's move this over here. So then you can lean in a little bit, in and out.
I look.
Oh, okay. Well, just shout then, I guess.
What? I'm not.
No, it was a joke. But yeah. So I managed to get that first parry off on Pontiff Sullivan, and that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I was like, oh wow, this is easy. But then,
It's not.
well, it's just like,
He's looking full sword crazy.
not sword crazy. He gets a second version of himself. He summons. Yeah, well,
Had the purple sword.
he has them at the start.
See?
Yeah. Like, if you look now, he should light his sword on fire, and then the... Yeah, see, he's got two swords.
Yeah, but he just... uses one at a time.
Yeah. But it is dual wielding. Yeah, sure. You wanna go? Let's see if Pimmsy can beat this boss on Soul Level 1 without any practice or anything whatsoever.
When's the last time?
I don't know when the last time you
I
played
can't
Dark
even
Souls
remember what the
was.
buttons are. R1.
R1's attack, circle...
L1's to...
L1 is hold your shield up, L2 is to parry. So it is actually quite a slow parry, I should point out, because that's what I didn't get the first time.
Square?
You need to go left. Square is heal.
Where is heal?
Circle is roll.
Oh,
And...
you're why are you fat?
it's not fat.
You are fat. Heavy.
No, this is underneath 70%. So if you want to get underneath
still
30%,
Yeah,
well then you have to take all the clothes off. You press X, and then you press square on all these items here. So now you have a fast roll. You took off your shield to parry. You're not going to parry? Okay, we'll go then.
Still fat.
Pimmsy, that is not fat.
Fat rolling.
That is... You don't understand what you're talking about.
I'm sure that's not the lightest.
Of course it is. You're underneath, like, 15% equip load. It can't be fat rolling. Remember, it's Soul Level 1, so you don't have a lot of health, you don't have a lot of stamina, you don't have a lot of anything, basically. There is a very limited amount of weapons you can use, okay? You can use all of them, but badly. Okay. So this is going to be interesting, guys. Pimmsy's going to understand that being Soul Level 1 means she can't use anything she wants.
What's that?
Mannequin claws. I don't think we ever saw this when we played. They're like Wolverine claws. So if you press triangle and then use L1... I know, but if you press L1, you'll see the moveset.
Oh, I'm going to try that. Left here?
No. You need to go forward and then left. Over here. Remember, you run out of stamina very quickly as well. Yes, I know I haven't upgraded anything, but still.
Have to help me out.
You have to run forward up the stairs, and then follow the stairs up, and then you'll... No,
okay.
left. Yeah, left. Go.
Oh,
Run.
shit!
And then through the fog wall.
Right, you didn't help me much there. Okay, I don't remember how to play this.
Yes, I know you don't. Like, you don't even remember, like, you're gonna die here.
How do you...
You have to click the right stick.
Right stick.
Right stick, yes. Yeah. Should
Okay.
be... There, you're locked on now.
There you go.
You just move to the side slightly. You did 5 damage. Well done. So I'm saying, like, that's not viable for trying to beat a boss. That's like trying to beat Yorm without using the Storm Ruler.
Alright, let me try some. I'll try and put some...
Alright. Well, while you're
I
playing,
just got wiped out of
I'll
that.
keep an eye on the chat then.
I only want a couple.
You only want a couple more girls. That's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine.
it's not like serious.
So Wadji said, when I get food poisoned, I look at the bright side because I come out feeling all thin and cute. And how come the mic isn't picking up Pimmsy as much? So these are like
Yeah, I can't use this one.
these are our better quality mics, where it's directional rather than omnidirectional. So usually we have lapel mics, which if you've seen us on our first Xenoblade stream with Facecam, you'll have seen us wearing them on our collars. But these ones are the better quality ones that mean that there's no pickup from the TV at all. One thing I like about Pontiff is his sound design. I thoroughly enjoy the sound of his sword. This is the I hate myself level playthrough. It's a decent challenge, I think, though. Like, I don't know how seriously I intended to take it when I first started, but I'm like, well, Last of Us comes out in a couple of weeks. There's no point starting a new game.
When are we...
Well, because The Last of Us is a lot shorter of a game than Xenoblade is, I'm going to say when Last of Us comes out, we'll do that, and then go back to Xenoblade once we've done it. You are 68.8% if you put that on. Top right. Basically, that axe is so huge that you can't put lots of armor on. Like, you can't put any pants on, I don't think, if you put some gloves on.
I just...
Sure. Pimmsy's going to show us how it's done. Naked bro, parry, shield only, after not playing for 3 years. Yeah. You wish. Why shave Rob's head? Well, I put up, like... So we had our Twitch sub point goal for adding face cams to our streams, right? And we got 50 sub points, and we were like, yeah, whoo. So then I was like, well, I'll put, like, another sub goal up. I don't expect it to be met at all.
The real reason is because it promotes Remus gift subs.
No, that's what happened afterwards. So we had,
know,
like, 6 out of 15.
Jeez.
And it was like, oh, yeah, have a joke goal of if we get...
Oh, I'm so slow.
Of course you are. If you get 15... The wall. If we get 15 subscribers on Twitch, then I will go ahead and shave my head.
This is really slow.
Well, yes, it is slow, because it's not, like, the proper leveling thing. So anyway, we had, like, 6 out of 15, and then Remus decided to give a load of gift sub out, so we got up to 12 out of 15. So my joke sub goal became less of a joke, and it's like, we're only 3 away. So if we get 3 more subscribers, or if we get, like, live. I was expecting to do, like, a before and after picture thing, but... But yeah, basically, if we get 3 more subscribers, or we get 3 more sub points, yeah, then I will shave my head. Real Pie Master says, I just got an interesting call. It said, scam likely, and I'm bored, so of course I answered. I answered the call, and instantly 2 or 3 men started yelling in what may be Russian. Not only do I not understand the language, but they were talking at the same time. That does sound like a scam call, but I'm not sure why they'd be speaking to you in Russian, because I would imagine that most scam calls take place in English. Really? I mean, if they're trying to get the widest user base. Yeah, obviously, but, you know, from our experience, it would be English, right?
Well, yeah, because we live in England.
Guys, no one complete the 15 subscriber goal. That fine head of hair cannot be shaved. Well, I am well overdue for a haircut, so, you know, I am kind of looking forward to meeting that goal, but I'm not expecting it. You did 100 damage. You did 102.
Only because I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yes, on a single hit. Because I
think I'm not going to...
No, you just don't have the stats to use that weapon. So you're going to choose a different weapon?
Yeah, that's like...
Right, so you're going to choose a different weapon. Okay.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I'm going to get used to it.
Yeah. Imaginary Idiot says, is there ever going to be a second Xenoblade stream, though? There will be, you know.
Use that.
No. Pimmsy's, I think, feeling a bit better now, hence why she's appeared on the stream. So next time we stream, we should do Xenoblade. So yeah, hopefully that'll be good. Then again, if you keep the beard and shave the head and age like 10 years, then call me. 10 years more.
That would make...
I guess so. That is kind of why I've decided not to, like, shave the beard off, because if we do end up shaving my head, having it, like, really short on top and then really smooth chin as well would look like a baby.
I'm gonna give you a Mogi.
Okay, sure. I mean,
Why am I red?
that means that you've got extra damage absorption at full health. So you're more likely to survive a hit because you're glowing red. Shave Pimmsy instead. No.
No!
I don't think that's going to happen, no.
Yeah, that's bad.
Of course, you've got the stats to use that weapon properly. So of course that's better.
Fucking hammer. Right, I need to do. Okay.
Yeah. Go handle. Okay. Rob should never cut his hair until the goal is met, and then we can laugh at how more unruly it gets every stream. Well, I mean, that's probably more likely than us hitting 15 subscribers, honestly. Oh dear. Clang. Yeah. Oh dear. So you did take off the pyromancy flame. Do you want to try buffing your axe with the Karthus flame arc? No? Okay. Because you should, in theory, do more damage. I don't know if he is weak to fire. He has a fire sword, but I don't know if that means he's, like, strong against it. Alright.
Also, that's
Actually, the hand doesn't weigh anything because it's hand.
anything.
I don't think so. Like, if you stop moving and... Oh, it's too late now.
I'm not.
Well, you can stop moving as soon as you enter, though. He's quick, isn't he? Rolling, rolling, rolling. He's quick.
Oh, he's got a big lunge.
Yeah, he's quick. It has been a while. Do you want to pass over the controller? I don't want a donut, no. So yeah.
Have a go.
Alright, have a proper go.
What rings have you got?
I've got the Karthus milk ring, which gives you invisibility when you roll, and extra dexterity. Because it gives you extra dexterity. There's a shield ring, which gives you extra shield absorption when your HP is full. What do you mean? Yes, you are. The shield ring protects you from getting one-shot by attacks. The blue tier stone ring increases your defense when you're at low HP, so that means you survive hits as well. And the shield ring, a sword ring I should say, does extra damage where at full HP. So because it's so level 1, your Estus Flask should usually heal you up all the way to full, so that's why you do extra damage whenever you heal. If Idiot Twitch took my card details, you'd be at 13 subscribers. Last time I tried donating on Twitch, it said to use PayPal. I can't have a PayPal due to my region. I got a message which said $10 were taken from your account instead of the failed transaction, which I thought was also weird. That is weird. Huh. Well, usually it's like the safest option because PayPal offers their protection things that let you... Well, that's because you like had happenings on your PayPal account. But usually, PayPal offers protection against fraud and stuff. You know? So I don't know what the PayPal details things... Oh, 0, not $10. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know why Twitch would not take your details. What you could try is...
Fucking dodges are so much slower than Bloodborne.
Yes, they are. Dark Souls 3 is slower than Bloodborne.
Because
Yes.
you get so used to doing it in Bloodborne.
It is annoying
Whip
because it's not
round.
Bloodborne. It's Dark Souls 3.
I know,
so.
I know, but I'm used to Bloodborne rolls, so it's like, oh, why is it not going faster?
Mm-hmm. I think the blue tier stone ring is kind of useless since it's proportion based. You'll just die if you take a hit at such low health.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you want to take it off? You could get the Clancy ring for stamina recovery.
Not bad.
Well.
Fire.
Hey, there we go. Imaginary Idiot has gifted a tier 1 sub. It's their first gifted sub in the channel to Socio Gaming W or Wadgy. Wow, thank you very much for that, Imaginary Idiot.
One of us.
One of us. Oh god, we're at 13 out of 15. 13 out of 15, wow. So that means the less you weigh, the more damage you do. So it's pretty good if you're going to be like naked, because so if you take off your so now you should do extra damage because you've got barely any equip load. So yeah.
Oh, your cousins.
Well, you can just ignore it.
I really like.
You like listening to the cousins. Okay,
Yeah,
fair
but
enough.
a lot though.
It is a lot. I do have a lot of cousins all on the WhatsApp, so
And
it
your
can be like
sisters
ping,
as
ping,
well,
ping, ping,
always,
ping.
like-
Yes, indeed, indeed. I would use the one of us emotes, but unfortunately, as you can tell, I'm not near the keyboard. So, yeah, you can just about see my hands there. Usually the way I contribute is through Steam gift games. Yes, that is one way of doing it, although... I don't know, I think Amazon...
So cool. Hey, there we go. Nice. Okay.
Now
This is
you
good,
now
this is
you're
good.
cooking with gas.
Yeah. Well. Oh shit. It's standing right now. Oh, balls.
But that should feel a lot quicker for you.
Yeah, it does. I just didn't stand on it.
Cool. I think you should be able to do it through Amazon gift cards as well,
This-
because obviously Twitch and Amazon are linked together, so that should work, right? Okay, I'll take the mouse. Can I? Ooh, that's interesting. Can I do this? I want to do. Can
Copy
I?
and paste it.
Can I do that? I don't know if I can.
No.
See. No,
You
it doesn't
could click
work.
on the...
Yes, I can actually. So.
I don't know if it'll happen.
Yes, it does.
I just... Hey.
2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. One of us. One of us. Right. Feels so much quicker now, don't you? You can just roll through them. Like, it doesn't stop you. It doesn't stop you from moving.
No!
I'm pretty sure that's getting picked up on the microphone. So another point to reaching 15 subscribers on Twitch actually is that the next emote unlock happens at 15. So if we get 15 subscribers, we can add another Twitch emote for you guys to use.
No. Whoa!
Ooh, you got so lucky. A nice detail, says Imaginary Idiot, is that you can see the Pontiff's eyes on his necklace. Is it eyes? I thought they were ears. Because I know you pick up proof of a Concord kept in this area, so I thought they were ears from the Covenant. They could be little slugs, but I think they're more likely to be ears. Or whatever it is that gives you stuff for the Covenant of the Deep for Aldrich. No, as in the jewels. Oh, of course, yes. Pontiff's left eye, Pontiff's right eye. Because you get those as rings. Okay. That makes sense. Vort is carrying a Pontiff's eye ring so he can see him and stuff. Yes, because that's what you trade over for the Pontiff's right eye or left eye. The one that gives you HP back the more you attack. You switch over his soul for that instead of the hammer. Alright, you can't spam the roll because you are going to run out.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. One shot. It is bullshit, isn't it, Pimmsy?
One hit!
One hit indeed. Yeah.
How long does it not...
Hmm?
How long does it not...
To kill Pontiff. Well, I did Old Demon King in half an hour. Yorm took like 10 minutes just because, you know, you take the Storm Ruler and you do it that way. I don't think I've done any of the bosses, actually. This stream, at least. There's the Karthus Sandworm that gets killed by the Ballista. There wasn't any point going through Smoldering Lake, so there's no bosses are down there. It's dead end, basically. And then this is the next required boss after, like, Yorm and stuff, so... But yeah, there's not actually anything left.
The last boss?
That I need to do to progress the story, because I don't think there are any other optional bosses I can do. Oh no, that's wrong. I can do Dancer of the Boreal Valley if I wanted
that's
to.
Really hard, though.
Like, would it be harder than doing Pontiff, though?
Fuck you! It's because the thing is so short.
The what short? Yeah,
We have a whip.
we have a whip, but I don't know if, like,
Fast.
it's not fast and it's not
What weapons do
upgraded.
you have that are fast?
Well, the fastest one I have is probably the longsword.
Upgraded it.
It's up to +3. I do have large titanite, but I wanted to keep an eye on
Yeah,
my
I
titanite shards because I don't know what I'm using. Longsword +3. If you want quick weapons, you could go with the bandit's knife because that's at +3 as well. But you have to be really close to do attacks with that, obviously. Okay. Waji asks, how are the kitties? They're pretty good. Yoda. Coda was meowing earlier on, so I had to close the door. But obviously, once Pimmsy phoned to say she was coming back, I
That's
opened
me,
the door
you
again.
must.
Yes. Didn't mean to call him Yoda, but oh well. And yeah, they've just been generally kind of, you know, they've been sort of on guard, watching out the window.
Been
But
protecting me most.
But it's like, we haven't seen any other neighborhood cats recently. Not recently. Not in the last, like, 2 weeks. YG says, I've been feeding a random prego kitty, and then it gave birth, and it still hangs out around the house now. It felt weird naming her, though, considering she was already pregnant age when I met her, so I just call her Cat. Well, you only did one here. I suppose. The cat is expensive, though. She likes salmon and crab-dried snacks. That is very fancy.
Tried catnip.
I don't know if they've tried catnip, but maybe?
I've seen catnip tea.
You have seen catnip tea?
Right.
Huh. Catnip tea. Oh, catnip tea helps cats sleep. Okay. Oh, humans. Okay. We got Reaper here again. I'm here to say hi, and I'm here to say Yorishiko Mo. What is that? So...
Your shit, and you know you are.
Yes, I don't think it's quite like a football chant, but maybe. I don't know. She still ended up getting attached to them all, so all it did was make their legacy confusing. Oh, sorry. So imaginary it says, it reminds me of a friend of my mum who used to adopt cats, but they'd always end up dying pretty young, so you just ended up calling them Cat and Little Cat. Of course, she still ended up getting attached to them, so all she did was make their legacy confusing.
He's sneaky.
Ooh, spins around. Yeah, you did a bit more. I think you got maybe one hit in, though. Same as before. You could always lean back a bit. Not when you're playing, not when you're in the zone. You gotta concentrate. You gotta lean forward. What? Longsword.
Ooh, no.
No, you don't want to use a shield. I think for Pontiff Sullivan, it's recommended to fight him with a +6 weapon. But the problem I had was that I'm not sure what weapon I want to use at +6.
There's no point. I can't even get him off health with him. I can't even...
Well, I was going to practice parrying him, and I got one parry off, but supposedly...
Parry without a shield.
You can... I think you can parry without a shield, because if you use the Estus, you can do that. To kick, you need to press forward and R1 at the same time. Like that. But I don't think that's worth trying on Pontiff. So... Because he...
That's bullshit.
I guess it is bullshit. Pimmsy's really invested in this, huh? I guess so. I don't know why. I don't know why Pimmsy's invested in this. I know you haven't played it in ages, but I don't know why you want to play it now. Is it just because I was playing it?
I just want to play. What's wrong? Jeez, it's just fun. Honestly.
That's fine, that's fine. Reaper says, it's one of the things that Ricky says after you play volleyball with him as a ball. Yorishiko Mo. No. It's my way of saying that I just met Ricky in game. Are you at Ricky Get? Oh no, right?
I'm in the Nopon village.
You're in the Nopon village. Okay, so you're basically there.
Frontier village?
I think that's what it's called. Yeah.
I can't remember. I'm up to that bit. I am met Ricky.
YG says Pontiff took me more time to beat than the final boss in Soul Level 1. Well, to be fair, the Soul Level 1, the final boss shouldn't be too difficult, right? Because you should have like maximum Estus upgrades. You should have the ability to parry him.
Oh! He just.
Also, I don't know if you guys can tell, this is based off of Geralt from The Witcher. Hence why he's got like silvery hair, ponytail, scar above his eye, and stuff like that. But I don't think I actually mentioned that before. Soul of Cinder is really cool, but if you know what you're doing, he's quite a bit more manageable than Pontiff. And since you die so quickly anyway, the extra damage they do doesn't really mean much.
Yeah.
Yorishiku Onigaishimasu is nice to meet you in Japanese. Oh. So why did they include that in the non-Japanese release then? Doesn't make any sense. I know, but it's like... It's a fantasy world. Why does it have that in? Usually people just say Yorishiku or similar. Okay. Oh, well, you know, like Pimmsy just said, they are a Japanese games company, so they can do that if they want. Yeah. Mo is how Nopon and all those guys end what they say in Japanese. Okay. You might have to look on, yes. I can't notice Geralt unless he's in the tub. Oh, yeah. I think you can buy, like, a special figurine of Geralt in the hot tub. But I don't know if it's the one from the game or if it's the Henry Cavill version.
No.
You don't like the idea of that? No?
I don't like the idea of people...
The idea of people bathing is...
disgusting. Sit in your dirty skin water.
Dirty skin water. Well, I mean, you are the point is to be clean, right? Like
No,
you are using soap.
No, but you might use soap, but you're still sitting in your skin and horrible stuff and
Well,
pee and
I
whatever.
mean-
Whatever dirt's on your body, you're in the tub with it now.
I
It's
think the
gross.
idea is that you are cleaning yourself off, and then you
sitting in the mang.
spend as little time as possible in the mank.
That's not what happens though with baths. You see people sitting in them ages.
All right, put it this
just
way.
enjoying their filth.
Put it this way. It's like putting a tub of... It's like putting a pot of water in the sink to soak, right? You have to soak them to get all the muck off. Or at least loosen it. No, he's not. He is not forgiving at all. But you do have plenty of chances to heal. Well, try it now. Just roll backwards.
No.
Okay. Well, then you're not going to find out. You're out of stamina. Yeah.
Oh man, come on! Why is he not attacking?
Because he's trying to bait you to be, like, a caught.
Not level anything out.
No, that's the whole point. You have to be patient. You can't just spam it.
I'm not a patient.
I know you. I don't know why you decided to take the controller off me.
Yeah, it's gross. I hate it.
They're okay.
They're
Like,
not, they're mean.
if you want to spend time in hot water while drinking wine and reading, yeah, I guess that's another way of doing it. Okay. So Reaper... So the reason why Reaper says that is because he's playing with Japanese voices. So Xenoblade, you can download Japanese dub as well as have the language of your region, I guess. Reaper says, Pontiff Sullivan is easy. I saw a lot of people beating them, and in fact, without getting hit or taking any damage.
Well, I've not played it.
To be fair, I think a lot of those people doing no hit, no damage runs weren't at Soul Level 1 necessarily. But they could have been. But they do the thing like, you know,
They're just experts here. I've never done.
Yeah, you haven't done this before. Actually, no, you've done this before, but you...
But not at...
Soul Level 1, yeah.
Oh, that's the thing. I can only use a lot longer weapons than that.
Yeah.
Like, I use the axe.
Yeah, I know you use the axes and so on.
But Longer ones.
Longer ones.
I'm gonna change weapon.
Okay.
I need to have something that's longer than. So
Okay.
you have to help me out. I can. Not slow. That's.
Okay.
Whip.
The whip, I don't think will do a lot of damage because it's not upgraded. There aren't many weapons that have been upgraded because the upgrade materials are at a premium. But we'll have a look in the menu. So, out of these, you've got the scimitar, which might be an option. So if you go down, left, left. There, up. There, you got that. If you go down one, this is the Uchigatana, which you might be able to use if you two-hand it. So, press triangle?
That's good.
No, you can't use that. Because it's got the red X on it, on the thing. And that's even with the dexterity increase, so you can't use that. The S-stock's okay, because you can stab forward. That's longer than the longsword, I think. You could try using the club as well, if you go up one. No, if you go up two now. No, still red X. Reaper says, long time no see, Pimmsy. Hi, hi, hi. And bye, 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 because I'm going to continue playing Xenoblade. Bye again, Reaper. Damn, Pimmsy's getting desperate. We're delving into a new meta. Whip against Pontiff. So I think the scimitar or the S-stock might be longer than the longsword.
That is longer.
It's longer, but it's not upgraded, so it won't do as much damage. Yeah, it's longer. It's longer.
I'm an aggressive person. No, but I am. You're a dodge defend kind of.
No, you're a dodge person as well because
I'm a dodge person.
Yeah.
Not a back off person.
Yeah. But at soul level 1, you have to be a back off person. Like, it took me a while just to beat the Abyss Watchers.
Why?
It's the girth that matters, Pimmsy. So, are you locking on or not? You have to be quite close to him.
I know.
So, you say you're aggressive, go towards him.
Fuck off. Can I tell you how to do?
No, you don't tell me how to do this.
Stop it.
Just wanted to share that I met Ricky. Best Nopon of every Xenoblade. Bye! Bye, Reaper. We'll see you again soon. Imaginary Idiot says it's great sword time. Clang. I don't think I can use any great swords. So, let's see. If you go... No, that's 24 strength. You're not able to use that. If you go up, though. Up. So that's your Storage Straight Sword, which we can't use yet. That's the Great Sword, but that takes 19 strength, so you can't use that. There's... If you go down 2 now... that can't be used, obviously. That's the big greatsword, yes. No, if you go right 1, that takes 16 and 18, so you can't use that either. But basically, most greatswords can't be used by a soul level 1 character. Not a greatsword, the greatsword. Well, I don't know. Is it worth trying to use a weapon you can't use properly if you get the range on it? Like, wasn't that just the sword you were using? Yeah, was it not the one you were using? Oh, okay.
I'll change the move.
Okay. It probably is quicker, yeah. Accept your destiny, become guts. Well, we've never actually watched Berserk properly, or read it, or anything. Parasite. We are watching Parasite the Maxim on Netflix. It's an anime all about parasites that come to Earth and start eating people. Yeah, well, no, it's more like aliens, right? It's more like The Thing, because The Thing is the thing that blends in with people in the... You know. Yeah, you got... Well, remember, it's unupgraded, and the point of this was to be able to do damage by hitting him, right? Also, he is very quick still.
Woo. Woo. Oh shit!
Remember to heal.
Don't fucking tell me what to do!
Waji says, I'm watching The Crown. I lock it. I like it. Lots of English men. Well, I mean,
watched a bit.
isn't the main character the main male character Matt Smith from Doctor Who, who's got like a caveman brow?
You have a caveman.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like, that's not traditionally handsome, is it? I don't think so. Anyway, let's see what's going on with pings. It's probably my phone.
It's your cousins. Told you.
Let's see.
I think it's because one of your cousins. Oh, what was it?
Ah, I see. From May 2013. Why are they posting stuff from like 7 years ago? There's a main male character. Prince Philip in The Crown, at least.
Yeah.
Played by Matt Smith, who is also the Doctor in Doctor Who.
Got a load of.
Why? We haven't been hit yet.
Just stop speaking.
Oh, just stop speaking so that no one can hear us.
Well, you've not been hit yet. Instantly hit.
Instantly hit, yes.
It's instant.
Shall I look up strategies on how to beat Pontiff
No.
Sullivan?
Good strategy.
Well, no, yeah, basically the strategy is get good or parry. So, let's find out. Yes, that is the whole point.
Yeah, I know.
Are you going to try putting armor on or something? What are you asking? Yes. Basically, you are at the minimum you can have on. So if you want to put armor on, then you want to put, like, the Fallen Knight stuff. Well, it depends on what you're trying to do, right? Are you...
This is fine.
Yeah? Okay. It is still below 30%, so you're still fine there.
So I'm just thinking...
Oh. Yeah, Pontiff is weak to fire. He is resistant against poison, toxic, bleed, and frost, but he's weak to thrust, fire, lightning, dark, and critical strikes.
This is...
No, but you can buff it with Carthus Flame Mark if you put the Pyromancy on. Okay, fine. Matt Smith doesn't look that bad. Sure, he's no Ian McKellen, but he's alright.
I don't like the look.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. I mean, there's a long, like, tradition of people... Well, because you went close enough. There's a long tradition of English actors who are, like, not traditionally handsome in the way that American actors are, but because they've been, like, classically trained in theatre or, you know, they're good at comedy and things like that, then they get roles. And that's why you get, like, Matt Smith, David Mitchell, what's the other guy in Mitchell and Webb? Is it, David Mitchell, not Jeremy Webb, is it? Is it?
No, well,
I know, that's what I'm thinking. Who is it? I'll find out. Imaginary Idiot says, I'm watching 24 at the moment, which is a really old show, but it's nice and stressful. I don't think anybody's ever described it nice and stressful. Stressful, yeah, but... Mitchell... I don't know why you never have your phone on silent. It's like the only thing to do. There we go. We don't need to hear it. You just feel the vibrations. Mitchell and Webb.
Germany?
Robert Webb, that's it. Okay.
Robert.
Yeah. The English maid Tom Hardy. The world will always be in your debt.
Oh, thingy, Cumberbatch.
Yeah, exactly. But he gets loads of roles because he's been in loads of, like... Well, he's been in lots of acting stuff. Like, he's done stage, he's done theatre, he's done, you know, comedy, he's done
come on, fucking move.
Drama.
Bitch, move!
Get out of the way. But yeah, it's like Michael Fassbender, Tom McAvoy. Is it Tom McAvoy? James McAvoy, that's it. But basically, people get hired on their strength. Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, that's what happens. And in America, it tends to be quite like, who's pretty? And then, you know, not all the time, but most of the
Chris
time.
Pratt wasn't.
No, he was in comedy. And then he got pretty later. Imagine it says, my dumbass accidentally put the 4th DVD first and didn't realize until the half of the first episode that it didn't make any sense.
Right.
What's your idea, Pimmsy? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Accepted.
So then you need to equip your flame on the left hand and press L1 to buff it. No, I'm saying when you get into the fight. You've got plenty of time to buff it when you first go in.
Yeah.
Michael Fassbender, OMG, my god, that fine specimen of man. Ew, Chris Pratt, so generic.
He's probably, like, when he was early here, probably just, like, standard avatar.
Standard avatar? What do you mean by avatar?
Like, as in, set up your Sims.
Is it?
What I mean.
I don't remember
kind of
how.
like
I don't remember what you do to set
standard
up
human.
avatars and stuff. So you're doing loads of damage with that fire. But you did loads of damage with the fire on. It doesn't matter if it does that much more. It was a lot of damage. You were doing an extra 5 damage only. Okay.
I can show you if you want.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Actual damage is nice for a change until you die. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear,
I think the
dear.
problem is weapons are
Yeah, that might be it.
serious damage,
No, I know. Like,
so you've got to jump.
I did not consider this a serious attempt at Pontiff. It was me going to practice to try and see if I could parry him.
Oh, okay.
Like, the
I didn't
grass...
realise you weren't doing that.
The grass crest shield does parry him, but it's quite slow to come out. So I might need to put like the Estus on, or a quicker shield to parry him. I don't know either. There's lots of Dark Souls stuff that we probably
yeah,
haven't
obviously.
paid attention to. Mhm. What? Pimmsy waltzed in like, give me the remote, and here we are, half an hour and 20 failed builds later. I don't think it's been 20.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, but
No excuses, but
I don't think it's been 20 different things that you tried out. It's been like 5 with some very...
Oh, you're not in
Covenant.
Covenant.
No. Because we don't have online. You know, since our PlayStation Plus expired, I've not felt the need to re-enable it, because, you know, when we played Sekiro, there wasn't any online attributes to play on that. We don't know when Elden Ring's coming out, so that could be a
So
PlayStation 5
excited.
game. You know? So it's like, well, what do we do? Yeah, rapiers are pretty, like, stabby. Yes. Okay. Well, in theory, yeah. You could also combine the fire and the thrust and go extra damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, at soul level 1, you can only attune one spell at once unless you put rings on. Well, it's an all-purpose buff, right? You can always apply it to a weapon, and you don't have to worry about, like, you know, spell usage running out, because it's basically applying a fire. Like, I wished in Bloodborne, when you added fire gems to stuff, it gave you the flame effect. And they just don't. You have to use the fire paper and so on. And it's just like, aww. You do get a lot of hit out of it if you get close. I know. Gotta stick to his, like, ankles if you can. Nice. Chances are you're not going to be able to block a lot, but you could try parrying.
That's R2.
L2, yes. You might want to put it on with the Estus or a different shield first, rather than the Grass Crest shield, though. So yeah, all the way down to the bottom. So you've got the Estus, which is the fist weapon above the staff, or if you go up, 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 and then right, you can put that on, and
that's a parry.
That can do a parry. Or you could put on a shield like if you go down 2 and right 3, that could work.
Fine.
So if you have the fist hand on your left hand, so not the pyromancy one, you'll do the L2 to do the parry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a gun, right?
What?
Like the gun in Blood.
So you have to like do L2 once he's swinging at you, and then when your hand hits his sword, he should like go away, and then you can run up to him and press R1 and do the attack. Yeah. YG says, OMG, you guys, listen to this. The Last of Us 2 got banned in the Middle East because of LGBTQI plus issues, which sucks, obviously. So I had to make a whole new account to be able to access the game from the store when it comes out.
Oh, like that?
No, I think it just...
The clang.
I don't think you actually parried him there.
Well, he clanged.
I didn't see it. So I'm now considering just playing everything again on the new account.
I'm not bothered doing fire.
Not going to do the fire? Okay, that's fine.
And it also put back on.
So how easy did you find it making the different account, Waji? Because I know that for us specifically, we had to make an American account because when people offer like game codes, a lot of the time they only offer it for American PSN. So we actually had to specify. We actually had to specify a location in America. No, I've not just quit it. Oh no, I have. Well, it's open at least. We're still going. We're still going. But yes, I accidentally closed Chrome, which I did not mean to do. That's fine. I should be able to get it back. So let's go to Google Chrome, and then recently closed. Where's recently closed? The whole tab, the whole thing. Bookmarks. History. Here we go. Ooh. Go on. Back up to history. And here we go. Alright. We're back. We're back. We didn't go away, but I have managed to get the Chrome browser back to where it was. Oh yeah. Okay. So Waji made an American account. My card doesn't work on there either, so I need to use wallet gift cards. Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Can you move along a bit?
Yeah, I didn't intend for us to both be on the couch when I set this up. Like, if it was going to be both of us, I would set it up so there's enough space for the both of us.
Yeah.
Does whatever a spider shield does.
Can't you?
That's the war cry weapon art. So you have to do it with one hand to do parries. So try pressing L2 now. That's a parry.
Yeah, I know, but can you...
No. Because you do the big roar.
What does that...
The roar gives you a buff. Gives you a bit of extra damage. Well, because...
Is it unlimited?
No, it takes magic, which is the blue bar. Yeah, so you can't do that all the time. Is it me or is it stream stuttering? You're right, it is stuttering. Why is it stuttering? Why is it stuttering? I don't know what's causing that to go wrong.
Did drop the map.
Yeah, but that shouldn't be causing the game to be, like... Right, I know what it is. Can you plug in the cable here? That. So...
It is plugged.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure what's causing that. Okay. It might be OBS, but it's not saying it's OBS. Try unplugging the cable and then plugging it back in. Put it back in. Yeah, the webcam's fine, but the game was wrong, and I think it's
That's
because...
why I always wave them up.
Yeah. So, webcam should be coming... Facecam is fine. Gameplay should be coming back in a minute. Hopefully. Not come up yet. Did. I mean, I could try resetting the video capture device for the Elgato, but that'll mean turning it off on TV in a minute. So Pimmsy's...
I don't know why you unplugged it.
I didn't... don't know why you... No, I didn't unplug it. Yes, I told you to unplug it because I thought it would work, but basically, let's wait until you die here, and then...
Watch, I don't die.
Yeah, as if. You haven't even reached the second phase yet.
Where is
Don't worry,
he?
I'll do...
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'll do, like, radio commentary. Okay, so...
I die.
Yes.
The radio
So, properties... Let's deactivate, and then... activate. That's turned it off on our TV. And then it's back on the TV. Press OK. There we go. It doesn't seem like it is. I mean, you do have your feet up on the couch, which means that it's very precarious.
Oh,
it is. I'm not saying.
Fine, look.
Yeah, that's fine.
No,
Anyway.
my feet up on the couch is very precarious.
The joys of audio-visual technical issues fixing while live. You know how you said that you were really excited for your Krispy Kreme donut? You haven't seemed like, oh, I want to get that Krispy Kreme donut.
I'm trying not to think about it. It's inconvenient.
But, like I said, you know, we can always come back to this another time. Oh! Well, it has to be about when you're going to get hit, unfortunately.
Oh, you said when he lifts his arm.
No, when the sword hit... Like, it's when his arm is swinging the sword towards you, you have to press L2.
So, before you get hit?
Yeah, before you get hit.
That's not what you said.
No, but, like...
I thought it was when he starts.
That's how it works in Bloodborne, because you have to shoot when the arm's up, right?
Yeah, that's why I just assumed...
No, but here it's... You have to do it when you're about to get hit.
You didn't say that.
Okay,
so I just assumed it was Bloodborne.
I didn't say that you need to parry when you're about to get hit.
Just think of me like I'm playing Bloodborne.
Okay. You don't have a gun, so you can't parry the same way you normally would. You have to use the Estus, and you have to press L2 when you're about to get hit.
Honestly, guys, I don't suck this bad at Bloodborne. I don't.
Have you tried doing... Have you tried doing a Blood level 1 run on Bloodborne? Because it'd be harder than you think. No, yeah. YG asks, Pimmsy, which wine do you have with soup? What wine do you have with soup?
Any. A trick question.
Like, is there a particular wine that goes paired well with soup? That's why I said I needed to practice parrying.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like carpaccio? Or like...
What's a carpaccio? Oh, gazpacho. Carpaccio.
Is that not it?
It's gazpacho.
Oh.
You can look it up.
Gazpacho? That doesn't sound...
It doesn't sound right, no, but, like, I'm pretty sure it is gazpacho. Alright,
What kind of soup, basically? I wouldn't drink... like, if I was having a leek and potato, I'd have a white. If I was having a tomato, then I'd red.
Mm-hmm. I don't
guess
think
I
wine.
match-
I don't think wine goes with soup all that much.
I match colour to whatever I'm eating. Fish with white, I drink white wine.
Yeah.
If I'm eating red meat, red, I drink red wine.
Yeah.
Rosé, I never drink. Wine
Ooh.
chicken noodle.
Alright, so-
I'd probably drink a white wine.
Try this. I got a bunch of soup packets because I want to start having soup for dinner. That's a bit of a sad dinner, isn't it? Okay, I've got hit. Soup? Really? Chicken noodle soup, white wine it is. Yeah, that works.
I would have one.
I would say so.
Or sake. Have sake.
I don't know, guys. If you are trying to parry a boss, is it recommended to do it with a Estus or with a parry shield?
You ask them now and just let me suffer.
Well, I didn't expect you to go for it, honestly. Small leather shield, plank shield. That's fine. Oh, that's the other thing. I can put armor on. What do you mean? Don't do that. I want to put armor on. I want to survive hits. I don't want to be an onion. I don't think I've got the target shield. I don't think I have a target shield.
Say parry.
Small leather.
The lion one.
I don't have a parry shield or a target shield, so I can't use those. Estus always made me feel uncomfortable. Yeah, it does feel a little bit awkward. I could use the small leather shield. That might work. But anyway. Like I said, it'll give me a couple of tries to do, I think...
Oh.
Well, no, seriously, I hadn't practiced this
He's
boss
really
with parrying.
hard.
Yeah. Didn't say he wasn't hard. You wouldn't parry him? Well, I want to try it. See that parry? Did you see that parry? Okay. Uh-huh. Whoop. Alright. Oh, so slow. So slow. Heal.
I know, that's what
Heal. Ah, well, I got one parry in, so...
honestly, you're not
Yeah.
for your fault now.
Gotta go. Frame. It's the frames and the parry animation that counts. Hope
Okay, I'm not playing.
Hope Pimmsy beats him in the next 12 hours. Bye, Imaginary Idiot.
Wait,
Thank
that
you
way.
again for the gift sub to Wadgy. We really appreciate it.
He's
Yes, I am playing. Ta-da. I got one parry in, so I'm happy with that. I guess you might have to figure out which attacks can be baited into parries quite easily. Of course you do. I was saying this when I was streaming the other day about how Bloodborne's like our go-to. Oh, I just feel like
So
streaming.
fun,
Just like, you know, I just want to play a game. Something a bit actiony, you know.
or prequel.
Well, supposedly the PlayStation 5 is going to have a Demon Souls remaster or remake. So that might be like another Soulsborne game for us to play if we have a PlayStation 5. Wow!
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
We're gonna get a PlayStation.
But when? What do you mean, which
Oh,
one?
imagine
I don't think they'll do a limited edition Bloodborne one. But
that would be awesome.
are you expecting there to be more than one version when they first come out? What do you mean?
There's always one.
I don't know if there's always been a limited edition version when they
Yeah.
first come out.
Even the PlayStation 1 had.
I don't know. I think when
'Cause
the
it had the purple one, Spyro.
I think when the PlayStation 4 first came out, it was just the black one, and then the
PlayStation 4,
limited
yes,
edition
but the
versions came
other
out
one-
later.
The ones of
Right, but not for the very first, like, in the new generation, I don't think.
No, the PSP had it.
When it first came out? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Elder Scrolls
That-
6 is going to take ages to
That
come out.
one hit.
It is.
Take off a few.
That is a good point, actually. I could put on the blue tearstone ring again.
One that
What for?
rolling and
For rolling and stuff.
it's your stamina.
Well, the rest of them are fine then, so... Let's try that again. Because supposedly a PlayStation 5 could cost £500 when it first comes out in the UK. So that could be quite expensive. Apparently, the PlayStation 5 could cost £500 when it comes out. Alright. Come on, swing at me. Swing at me. That was too early. Ooh. Dang it. Can't find any limited edition PSPs.
No, it's not.
Oh, on release. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to find that unless you look through the whole lists of... Like, if you go on Wikipedia and go on list of PSP models and then sort by date, then you might find it that way, but I don't think you'll find it.
I'm trying.
I know, I'm just saying I don't think you'll find it.
Well, stop being like... So, Wikipedia.
What does Wikipedia say?
What do you want me to...
I don't know, like, list of PSP models or list of PSP editions.
Sony
console. Yeah, that could work. Or PlayStation. Yeah.
Imagine if...
They're not going to do Sekiro for PlayStation 5, I don't think. I don't know that, but I don't think they will. God damn it, 2 hits. Barely get into the room. I just noticed it's almost 12 AM. I better sleep. This was great. Thanks for the stream. I'm going to try and join the streams more often. Cool, we'll be glad to have you. Thanks for tuning in, Wadji. Have a good night. We'll see you again soon. Alright. Try parrying. Right, parry. Problem that I was seeing... Yeah. Like... It's good to practice parrying if you survive a single hit, but that first hit was like, yeah, exactly. So I'm like,
it's really hard to. Honestly, I think the best option is dodge left or right.
Dodge left or right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna try giving it one more go on parrying-ish. Oh, I'm gonna give it another go at parrying. I know. There we go, parried him. Didn't actually get the riposte. The chairs don't make a difference in terms of actually attacking. Okay. Careful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it maybe a couple more tries and see if I get another couple parries in, and then Pimmsy is going to go and eat her donut. Go on. Yes. There we go. Okay. So, just scoot over a little bit. I don't want one, so you can leave it till tomorrow. The middle one. Okay. Yeah. What time is it? Oh, it's like 5 to 10. So if we give it maybe another 5-10 minutes of practicing parries against Pontiff. Practicing parries against Pontiff. Kind of like a tongue twister. But we'll wrap it up for a bit because, like I said, weapons aren't upgraded all the way up as they need to be. I might decide to go for Dancer instead of Pontiff. You know, do this with a better weapon. Who knows? Okay, so... Alright. Come here, my friend. Come on. Too early. Alright, so... I'm getting caught by his attacks because I'm spamming the roll button. So I think I probably should avoid that. And try and be more deliberate with my attacks. Or at least my parries. So, yeah, it feels hard to practice properly at soul level 1. Because it just ends up dying. Oh, I'll tell you what. Why don't I try using Ember? Get myself a bit more health. That should mean I survive the first, like, big hit. Because it did feel like I could parry it, right? I guess we'll find out. I'm not going to use too many more embers on this, obviously. And through we go. Oh. Alright, I don't have a Pyromancy Flame equipped. That's fine. Okay. Okay, so I did survive that hit. Right, so... Ooh. So, I think your stamina gets taken away when you get hit by him. Which is why I couldn't roll after getting hit. So I'm going to try and test that again, and see if that is actually confirmed, because if that's the case, then parrying ain't worth it. It reminds me of people saying on Dead Cells about how to make it all the way up to 4 BC at the time. It's on 5 BC now, right? They were saying, oh yeah, you just need to use a shield and get good at parrying. And it's like, but I'm not good at parrying. It's just, oh yeah, just spend 100 hours learning how to parry. It's like, well, I don't really want to do that, so no. And then someone posted on Reddit, like, a really good build with an explosive crossbow and how to maximize your damage output for it. And that got me all the way up to 4 BC. I was so impressed by that build. I'm like, oh my god, this actually works. Okay. Ooh. Alright, we're in neutral. Too early. Okay. Run! Okay. Are you serious? That goes that far? Okay. Try again, try again. Right. So, what happens is, he hits you through your parry animation anyway. So you lose the stamina because of the parry, and you lose the health because you didn't actually parry successfully. That's what's happening. So in that case, it's not actually probably worth it to parry anyway. You're better off spending the stamina to avoid a hit you know you can avoid, rather than parrying a hit that you might not be able to avoid. Because that's the thing, right? What I always hated about Dark Souls was that it wasn't clear what attacks could be parried or not. Some bosses just can't be parried no matter what, right? And in Sekiro, they improved that to make it so that all bosses can be parried, but some circumstances make it easier to parry them than others, right? So, like, enemies that use swords are a lot easier to parry than enemies that don't. But in Dark Souls 3, I don't think they had that philosophy, so try again. But it does work. The first hit can be, like... Okay. You climb on the floor? That seems a bit dicey. Yeah. So, the parry animation comes out. You lose the health. You lose the stamina because you did the parry, but you didn't actually parry them. Okay. I can see why people do the whole Morion Blade, Dragon Torso Stone buff, low equip load, 0 HP kind of thing. Oh! That's a different parry animation. Alright, let's try this. Small leather shield. Because I'm pretty sure the Estus is quite quick, but that's like a hold up in the air and then do it. Alright, let's try that. Because this should, in theory, be the same type of shield as like the buckler, or whatever it is. Try this. Yep, there we go. You hold it up in the air and you can parry him. Back it up. So, did the parry, or did the animation, and still lost stamina. So can you only parry his orange sword? Can't parry the swing. Alright. Come on. Swing with your orange sword, please. Maybe not too slowly, though. Come on, Ponce. Ooh. So the big overhead does look like it could be parried. The timing for it, I'm not sure of. Right, that's the big... Okay. Ooh. Crazy attack. Alright. Okay, come on. Big swing attack. Come on. Big overhead. I want to see if we can parry that. Come on, Pontiff. That's the big stab. Heal up so I can actually defend against stuff. Oh god, no! Okay, there's no avoiding that. Alright. Well, I do think the small leather shield has made a difference. I mean, I think I got 2 parries then? So, alright. I mean, I think maybe 2 more tries, embered up, and we'll see what we can do. So, it's the same reason I can't get into For Honor. It's fun in the beginning when it's like a fighting game, but after you're level 30 and face other level 30s, everyone you need to know how to parry to have fun, and 1v1s usually last 4 minutes, because no one wants to attack first in fear of a parry, when before it was like 1 minute. I actually thought For Honor was pretty cool, the little bit of it we played, because we tried out the open beta for it. And it seemed like really interesting. And obviously, I know Ubisoft have got a policy of continuing to develop their games that are online service games. And apparently, For Honor's done pretty well for them. So it did feel quite interesting when we played, but just not the kind of thing that we were going to stick with long term, at least. Yeah, no, I can see what you mean. You get into, like, games full of turtling because no one wants to make the first move. I think having the small leather shield definitely helps. But it might have to be the big overhead. Oof. Need to learn how to recognize his attacks. Come on. So I can't spin. I can't parry the big spin. Ah, that's the big overhead. Okay. He's got a lot of attacks. Also, I wasn't embered that time, but okay. So that parry takes off what? 10th of his health? Maybe like 16th? So you'd have to parry him 16 times to be able to kill him. Obviously less if you like punish him when he's getting up and everything. Okay. Do, 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 do. So yeah, I think 2 more goes well embered, because I wasn't embered that time. Hopefully having the extra health helps, but we'll see. I could also, like, change up my armor a bit to try and get fire-resistant damage and stuff like that, but we'll see. So, let's ember up. There we go. Alright. Come on, Pontiff. Oh dear. Press any button? There we go. Cool. That did extra damage. Why did that do more damage? Okay. Come on, big overhead, big overhead. Come on, big overheads. That's the big spin. Big overhead. I want big overhead. Come on. Ah, oh, didn't time it right. Stop attacking me. Oh, I tried. Alright. One more attempt. And then we'll call it for tonight, because, yeah. Does feel like there is definitely... That first attack is definitely punishable with a parry. It's just finding out more opportunities like that. I'm trying to remember... I'm trying to figure out if that it's just the overhead that can be done. Because if you can bait out that overhead reliably, and then parry it reliably, then it could work out well. I remember seeing like a clip of Dark Souls 3 of a person... a woman parrying Champion Gundyr, and they were just flexing so hard on him. Like, they turned their character all the way around and parried him while they were facing the opposite direction, just because it was so easy to do it. Alright. Last time, embered up. Alright, here we go. Come on. Lock on. Here we go. So you do 622 damage in total with that. If I maintain my distance here, are you going to do that same attack again? Come on. Come on. Do the attack. Okay, so... That was not very satisfying. Oh god, my lamp is now acting strange. What is your lamp doing, Real Pie Master? Is it, like, losing its connection with the plug socket? Or is the bulb itself, like, flickering? Alright, I'm gonna give it one more go. I know I said that was the last one, but... It feels like you can get it if you can find the right range and do the parry. In fact, I might not even do this embered. Because if I can get that first hit in, then I don't really need to. I just need to figure out the range of how to do the parry. This is good, though. I never feel like learning parrying in Dark Souls games, and obviously you have to in Sekiro, but here it feels like an actual skill of this boss is going to do this easily punishable thing, so just learn how to do it. Okay. So... Lock on? No, that didn't do it that time. Why did I not do it that time? Did I do it too early? One more. So I even did survive that hit then. I was at full health, but I wasn't embered. But before, he was one-shotting me completely. So... How is the fallen armor stuff fire resist stuff? Problem is that I can put better armor on, but it'll be all a lot heavier. Fire damage. Exile armor? No, that's way too heavy. Problem is, most of the stuff that I've got that is good against fire is just weak on in general. So I might just leave it as it is. I can always worry about buying armor sets if I need to. But yeah, one more. Come on. Definitely gonna call it a night after this one though. So hopefully this one we make good progress in. Like, we haven't even made it to the second phase yet. You know? I don't even know if it's possible to parry in the second phase. Okay. So. Walking towards us. Try and lock on. Lock on. No, I'm not getting it that time. It's taking my stamina. Yeah. Alright. We'll call it there. Huh. It's weird. I thought I would have got the timing down on that first attack, but maybe not. But that will do for today. We beat 2 bosses. Well, we did quite a lot of stuff, right? We got the Dragon Slayer axe that we needed for end game stuff. We got Cirrus all the way in our quest. We got Sigurd's quest upgraded all the way across. So we made good progress. So I'm happy with that. So yeah, I guess we'll call it there. So, thanks for watching the stream, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can follow us at twitch.tv/RiggyRob to watch us when we're live. You get notified with emails or push notifications on your mobile, things like that. You can also subscribe to us because we are Twitch affiliates. And when we reach 15 subscribers, I should say, if we reach 15 subscribers or 15 sub points, I will shave my head. And that will be lots of fun for people. So, big thank you to Imaginary Idiot for gifting a sub to Socio Gaming W, or Wadgy, as we know him. Really do appreciate it. So, we're only 2 away. So, yeah, like, that goal is getting close. It's close. I'm going to investigate why my lamp is flickering. Yeah, you do that. You might want to figure out if that's a problem with your electric supply or something. I will make sure that this gets uploaded to YouTube at some point. I need to reach over to the keyboard, so one sec. So, youtube.com/RiggyRoB+PimmsyPlay. You'll find our other streams of stuff we do there. So, Pimmsy's feeling better now, so I think we will probably be streaming more Xenoblade Definitive Edition up until The Last of Us 2 comes out, which is in a couple of weeks' time. So, we'll make some headway in that. Yeah. We've also got Discord and Twitter you can follow us at, and that will tell you when we go live as well. Twitter is pretty good to keep, like, the most up-to-date. Like saying I'm going earlier than usual, later than usual, and so on. And underneath our Twitch stream, we have a countdown to our next... Oh, hello, Henry. To our next stream. We go live Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. That's 8 PM British Standard Time, GMT, whatever it is, on the weekdays. So 3 PM Eastern, 12 PM Pacific. And 10 AM British Standard Time, GMT, on Sundays, which is 5 AM Eastern, 2 AM Pacific. We play all sorts of stuff, so yeah, feel free to tune in. So, thanks for watching the stream, guys, and I'll see you all next time.